King Kopish.
Made free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Couch up and all the fast match up and real rap and drifty quan, tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kop-ish, this is Kop-ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
Big up, lovely people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Before we go into any of the details of this watch along for Leeds United versus Liverpool, here's a little word from our sponsors, okjersey.com. Massive shout out to our sponsors OK Jersey, who have an amazing 4.7 rating on Trustpilot. Look people, the season is fast approaching. If you want to grab this season's kits and much more, whether it be training gear, kits for yourself, kits for your wife or girlfriend, or for the kids, or for a family member or friend, head over to okjersey.com, whether it be Liverpool, another club, or country. And people, for a further 8% off, use the promo code Kopish. That is right, KOPISH, for a further 8% off. So there's only one thing left to do right now. Head over to okjersey.com. Big up, lovely people. Hope you're all well. Right, Liverpool versus Leeds United. I think it's our last game of the pre-seasons in America. Obviously, we've had the game against Wrexham where we won 1-0, and we had the previous game before that, which was Sunderland, which we won 4-2. Very good performance in the Sunderland game. Not so much in the game against Wrexham, but the win is what matters, and getting fitness in the legs too. Right, I'll go through the team sheet for you guys. Just spare me one moment. Bear with. All right, so in goal we have Mamardashvili. I hate the way Liverpool do the team sheet, by the way. It's really annoying. I don't understand why we don't do it as like the positions, but that's just my little gripe. In goal, Mamardashvili. Left back Kirkes, right back Frimpong. I think we're going with Chambers and Ndoke and Dukwi at centre back. Midfield is going to be Szoboszlai, Nioni, and then it's going to be Morrison right, Rio on the left, I believe. Wirtz in the 10, and Alexander Isak. We are going to see Isak and Wirtz from the beginning of this game, which is absolutely brilliant, if you ask me. Iraola has spoken about both players in the sense of how he wants to set up with Wirtz. He wants to play him in behind the striker, which is music to all of our ears, I believe. And then also with Isak saying that he's come back in a good condition and looking good as well. I'm very, very excited to see how this all pans out. Obviously, we still need to do work in the transfer window, but that will be spoken about after the game, probably during the game if something happens, God forbid. But you know how this all goes. Here's a super chat here from Andre. Andre says first representation of Isak, Wirtz, and Sobo as a trio. Big up yourself, Andre. I'm very excited to see how it looks. I'm very excited to see how we function. Got Fowler and Phil Thompson. Do you know what? That little Adidas polo shirt? That's a bit of me, you know. That the Liverpool white plain, little silver emblem. Yeah, I like that. Brand new. You're right. No Bashetic again. Cow, it's time. It's time for what? It's time for what? Brand new. What's it time for, bro? I'm not one for banning people, but we are definitely not going to tolerate Sergio Bashetic discuss or anything untowards towards Stefan. No, we're not doing that. Stefan will be back in the team as and when ready. I saw Gravenberch trying to take him out. Obviously, he knows his position in the team is under threat. That's why you try and take out people like Sergio Bashetic, sorry, in training, because you know once they get a bit of momentum, it's curtains. So yeah, man. What else can I say? Rise in the bag. That's strike 2. That is strike 2, brand new. Strike 2. See, you look. You got the mod saying, should I time him out? I don't want to do that to you, brand new. You've always been good to the channel. That's strike 2. That's strike 2. And this ain't baseball. This ain't baseball. You're better than that, brand new. But no, big up to each and every one of you. Do let me know how you guys have enjoyed your weekend. What have you guys been up to? I did a little bit of quad biking yesterday, which was a bit of fun. Me and the missy went and did some quad biking. Nice little adventure thing to do. What have you guys been up to this weekend? Who's got a nice little story to tell about what's been going on with your weekend as the players make their way out onto the football pitch? Wow, Callum Starling's a bit much. Calgarara. Caldoff is crazy. Fenway Sanderson group employee. Okay, cool. So I guess this is what happens. Again, if you guys know, I do interviews on my other channel sometimes here. I did one with Mo Chatra recently. So obviously I have to change the name, etc. So I'll change it back now because you guys seem to think that there's some sort of issue with myself and Fenway Sanderson group. We're good. Me and FSG, we're good. Until the end of August, we're good. If the end of August happens and we don't do what we need to do, then things may change. We will see what happens there. Big up to Josh from the Cop Tribunal. Guys, subscribe to Josh's channel. Congrats on 41k subs, bro. Did you say quad? No, not you. Definitely not with this squad. Whoo, quad with this squad would be a miracle. Absolute miracle. So yeah, I'm not saying that. Big up K-Mac in the chat. Go and subscribe to K-Mac's channel. Big up yourself, bro. Right. How do we all feel about the starting lineup? And how do we feel about Isak and Vert starting? What are you expecting to see here? Still, none of you guys told me what you guys did on the weekend either. Like, what are we doing there? Come on, guys, man. A little bit of interaction. It could be an interaction, guys. Come on, man. There we go. On the screen. So I'll read out the team sheet for anyone who didn't see it or hear me before. Mamadas really in goal. Kirkej, Chambers, and Duckway and Frimpong at defense. Trainioni and Sobozlai in the pivot. Rio Engamar on left. Kieran Morrison on the right. And in the number 10, Florian Wirtz, and up top, Alexander Isak. We have our 7, our 8, and our 9 all on the pitch at the same time. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it.
Evening, bro. Evening. Big up, chat. Apologies for that. I was trying to get my stream sorted out. I think it should be okay. Fuck's sake, man. Has yours kicked off yet?
No, not yet. It must have been delayed because it hasn't started. I'm watching on the TV, so.
Yeah, it must have been. I don't know what's going on with this team, man.
About to kick off. I'm going to pause when I get to 30 seconds.
Hopefully. Okay. I think it's sorted itself out now. Although it does look like I'm way behind if you've already kicked off.
No, I haven't kicked off.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to. It's just kicked off now.
I'm still seeing the lineup.
Oh, you're like,
That means it's going to be a madness, isn't it?
As in the lineup just on your screen.
Like at the bottom, you know, like when it scrolls along the bottom. I mean, they're standing in the center circle waiting to kick off now. So hopefully, maybe not too bad, actually. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm going to pause in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hopefully, it's not that far because I've kicked off now.
Just do a countdown for me, please.
Yeah, no problem. I'm on 10 at the moment, so. Bro, I only wear glasses for the show, and it annoys me how much I have to clean the lens. God knows what it's like for people who wear glasses all day. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, God knows what it's like for people who wear glasses all day, bro. This is annoying, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do it myself. Right, you guys can sync up with me.
Big up the chat. Hope everyone's doing well. Big up Luke. Yeah, well, Luke, you wear glasses, bro. Yeah, man. It's flipping annoying, man. Just constantly having to clean. Every time I pick them up to put them on, I'm like, what's all these fingerprints or whatever all over my glasses, man? Jarring.
That wasn't a foul, by the way. A horrible fall, but that definitely wasn't a foul.
Hate to see anyone injured in pre-season as well. I mean, I don't like seeing people get injured full stop, but pre-season definitely is a bummer. And Donny is a red. How's everyone doing? We got Brendan. You know what? The only reason why I don't know if I'd vlog one of my trips to M&S is because I go in, grab what I need, and get out. I'm not one of those lounge about people, and I can imagine everyone looking at me and like, "What are you doing? Why are you so excited to be in M&S, bro? What are you filming for?" You know what I might do one time? I might ask my brother if he'll come with me, and I'll just get him to just film me as I'm going around, and then it won't be bait because he can just do it without anyone realizing.
Sure, they allow you to film it there without charging, or
probably not. You know. Do you know what? Yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, I might put something out on the socials and get everyone to retweet it and try and see if they can get man a little M&S to pay attention. Because I'm not gonna lie, we could definitely run some joke with them if they actually did wanna, you know what I mean, get involved in the thing.
Give it a try.
Then we could get you in the shop, Cal.
No,
we're sponsored, bruv, 100%.
Wait, what's going on here? What's happened, bro?
I've
obviously used the wrong layout thing.
I saw it, Matt.
All right, cool. So I was gonna. Are you guys in line with the timer?
I was, but now my thing's messing about.
Yeah, because Drift, if you can, restart your one because you should be in line with me because you're watching it on the website, right? The all red thing.
Nah. In the end, because I wanted to put it on the big screen. If I go through the normal website, then I've got to watch it on the laptop, and it's too small.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? If I'm a little bit, but if I'm like 3 or 4 seconds behind, it is what it is. As long as it doesn't go too far behind.
Yeah, because right now I'm on 5 minutes and 28, 29.
Oh, you're well ahead of us.
Oh yeah,
Am
you're
I?
way ahead. I'm on 20, 21, 22.
So I'm like 15 seconds ahead somehow.
Yeah. Are you able to pause?
I can. If it glitches again, I'll have to see if I can watch it on my my other device.
Well, play the Isak.
I'm starting to realize one of the things that made Isak look so unfit last season is he actually has a really awkward running style that I'm only paying attention to now. He's a Liverpool player.
What many you guys on now?
The time was
5, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
I got so close. I got to like 3 seconds ahead and then it jumped.
Are you not able to pause and stuff?
No, I am pausing.
But then it jumps back to...
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a problem then, isn't it?
Corner ball here from Szoboszlai into the box.
Who's that, man?
I didn't want to say nothing. We scored. See the
Chambers?
Face? You man didn't even know what happened.
Oh, then what? One of the youngsters, yeah?
No,
Matt, you kept your cool, but I could still read. I know you, so I knew what happened.
Yeah, bro, no, you didn't know.
No, I promise you, the way you're Matt, you went like this. You was looking at the screen and you went.
No, that's when it's man.
No, your eyes lit up, bro. I could tell something happened, bro.
Luke Chambers, you know. All right, I tell you what, let me
So hold on.
Little flick by Kirkes. Beautiful
Chambers
flick by
playing
Kirkes.
all red LFC bullshit.
Because how can Chambers and Kirkes both be playing at the same
having a
time?
player and it don't work.
Chambers is playing centre back, Drew.
Chambers is playing centre back.
He played centre back last game as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Right, I really wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize he was at centre back.
I give up. Every time I get close, it jumps. This is jarring, bro. Remind me never to watch All Red TV ever again, bro.
It's weird though, bro, because when you use the internet version, you can definitely pause and finger whatever, and it doesn't do that. So it's weird.
It's to do with the website, though. It's to do with like their actual video player. Sorry, shall I say? Because you see, like when we use, like if I use like TNT or something, bro, you can pause, rewind. This is off the actual website.
Normally, though, like, let me log in on the website and see if my one pauses.
I'm gonna have to try now. Go on my thing and then see if I can It's jarring still. This is jarring. I'm so glad this is not like a real proper game. Can't wait for the game to be back on Sky and everything, even though I don't like them, but
I can't wait until the Premier League just has an app and everything's there. You just subscribe to the app and then done.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? That's just going to make life so much easier.
Right, let's see what we can do here. Hold on.
We live in a world of internet convenience, yet we can't get all the games in one place.
For real.
How can I be in the park and get people to deliver my food, but I can't watch football on the same channel?
This is mental.
For some reason, the website ain't even letting me log into the game.
What the hell?
What the hell's going on? There we go.
See, now I'm behind by... Wait, what second are you guys on?
Now, you know what, Matt? What's weird is I just logged in on like I opened a new tab. You can pause, start, and it will stay. You know, I don't know why.
No. Pause for longer than 15 seconds and it jumps.
Let me see. Let me leave it pause for 20.
What minute you on, Cal? I don't know if Cal's frozen. Oh, he's going a bit funny. See, I'm on 9 minutes. I'm 40 now. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Yeah, Cal's bugging.
Oh yeah, you're right. When you pause it for a certain amount, that's weird. It does that.
Dumb, bro. Stupid, bro.
But then, do you know what you can do though, bro? You can just do 3-second interval pauses, and then it doesn't, and then that way.
No, I did. But whenever it gets to 15, it jumps. I was doing like this to try and slow down the stream.
So for some reason, no matter how many times you try and do it,
it's obviously something in the settings where like the stream can only go so far back, basically.
But that's fucking stupid.
Bro, it's stupid, bro. Listen, FSG needs to sort that out as well before they sell the club. Sort out the blasted website. All right, go back to your normal one. What one are you on the normal one?
I'm on 56, 57, 58, 59.
You're 12 seconds ahead. Can you pause now?
Boy,
you can't, can you?
Pause, yeah, but no, I can, but it might absolutely disrupt.
All right,
the flow.
All right, let me. Don't do nothing yet. Let me see if I can sort something out. Hold on, because if it messes up your thing, then it's mad.
Yeah, my one's super temperamental.
Yeah.
I can watch it through the website, but then if I watch it through the website, I've got to watch it in a tiny little box, and it's not like I can't watch football like that, man.
The hell, bro?
Do you know? I know it's going to come across like I've just continually got an issue with Frimpong. That's why I really don't want to talk about it anymore, because I like the guy and I don't want it to seem like it's just a pylon or whatever. But seeing that thing about Andoni saying he doesn't see him from a defensive point of view, he's going to be playing him further up the field. Bro, that suggests to me that we have to go for a whole nother season again of Frimpong being right winger. And I'm sorry, with Liverpool Football Club, that is just diabolical levels of copium.
No, it is.
When did Iraola say that?
But I don't think
it was. Luke posted it in the group, a quote from one of the interviews he did.
That's dark.
And again, I like the guy. I really don't want to be like horrible or disrespectful.
He's got to clear that.
I'm 10 seconds.
Well done, Sobo.
Flip. All right, let me try something else.
It's not the one, man. It's not the one at all. Morrison has got a lot of game time in pre-season.
Is John Conway in the chat? John Conway, if you're in the chat, what channel are you watching it on, bro? And just that, guys, you see, if you're watching it, if you live in America, what channel is it at? What channel is it on in America, guys? Just out of interest. What
ESPN.
Is it on ESPN? Okay, then. We can move. Hold on.
Yeah, don't you think Morrison's had a lot of game time in pre-season?
Who, Kieran Morrison? But to be fair, we kind of like what ESPN? What? Wait.
Why on earth did you just save that and slap it straight back into the danger zone? Top goalkeepers don't do that shit.
It's on ESPN. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because now I'm just confused.
I'm worried that that Rio still doesn't have the man strength to play men's football yet. You know,
Oh, real?
just because he's had a growth spurt doesn't mean that he's got that it came with strength. Do you know what I mean? You might be getting taller, but it doesn't mean you're getting stronger.
No, I hear that. I hear that.
Do you not feel like he gets pushed off the ball a bit too easily?
Not all the time. Sometimes I think he does, but not all the time though. I will say that. This is actually jarring me. I'm actually searching for this game. Like,
The other thing that I really hope Andoni can do. I hope Andoni can like refine his game and stop him from always thinking you've got to slow down and do the jinky and take someone on like that. Like sometimes just let the ball progress and run onto it and just keep the ball moving. He always is ball to feet, stops. And he still plays like he's in the playground where like he wants to embarrass man and always have the one-on-one. Bro, you don't always need the one-on-one. The best wingers just leave the defender behind. They don't wait for the defender to, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I hope Andoni does get that out of his game because he wants a one-on-one too much, man.
No, I hear it. I hear it. He does.
I don't want us to have ball to feet wingers anymore. I want us to have running behind wingers who can play with ball to feet. Last season, with between him, Gakpo, and Mo, it was just all ball to feet, no running in behind. Do you get what I mean? Like I'm sick of that now. I want wingers that are going to run in behind. But if it is ball to feet, then they're still capable of doing something with it. So I really hope he refines his game because we need that, man.
Thing is, though, Frimpong's one-dimensional. This is a problem, innit?
But that's the issue with him being on the wing full stop, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Even this one is 10 seconds. You know what?
Yeah, Yards is right. Rio's is a cage baller. You can tell.
The flip is going on here?
Is your thing still messing about?
No, it's trying to find the game on an American channel. I found ESPN Spanish, but it's 10 seconds behind. I need to find one where I'm ahead so I can pause or in line with you guys because I could obviously use the website thing, but it will just go 15 seconds ahead in it. So I'm freaking.
Yeah. Jason says, who's going to pick the pass to them, Drift? Well, hopefully, Verts, bro. That's why we bought Verts, right? He's the one who's meant to be able to pick the lock and thread the little eye the needle passes.
Try what? Try BT Sports. Days.
Mama, that's really just literally giving the ball away.
Use this link, man. The game is on YouTube. The game's on YouTube.
What? Is it?
Wait, what?
Serious? Can't be.
Football Gospel says this link here. Wait, what?
Bro, people are saying it is. Sporty TV. Hold on, let me have a look at this. That would be an absolute touch if that's true.
Hold on. Let's just switch to my second monitor and get rid of the thing now.
Saying video unavailable. Oh no, that's not the right one.
Wait, what? But Drift, how can I sound silly question? How can I actually copy the link from the thing?
I don't think you can, not from the chat like that, bro.
You can't,
not an R end anyway. No.
Yeah.
But if you put Sporty TV into the YouTube search, then it comes up, but there isn't a Liverpool game on there.
I've got a VPN still, guys. Highlight it. What? Oh, no, wait, what? No. Highlight. Search Sporty TV. Okay, let me try that then. This is jarring me now, guys.
It's on the Liverpool YouTube channel. If you've got the membership, we have the membership. So does
Yeah,
that
the
mean
problem is, chat, is the sporty TV, the flipping the video player for LFC all red video is rubbish. Like you can't really pause anything.
No, I think the chat is saying that if you got a membership with YouTube with
You
the
set the
LFC
VPN to
YouTube
Africa.
channel that is showing on actual YouTube through the members, I think that's
Wait,
what
they're
they
saying
mean.
sporty TV, yeah? Wait, what?
If I'm being completely honest with you, these are the parts of football that I just hate
VPN
now.
to South Africa. All right, we put on the VPN.
There is no way in this world, that I
Yeah.
should need to watch a pre-season game that I should need to pay as a fan to watch a pre-season football match.
Yeah, for real.
Like, do you know how immoral it is of the club to actually prey on us as fans that we had to pay? Was it £8 we had to pay?
Something like
Like,
that, yeah.
come on, man. To watch pre-season, £8 to watch pre-season. Are you actually taking liberties or what?
Guys, I've got a VPN, yeah, but for some reason South Africa ain't there. Any other country I can put it to, guys? This is dumb, you know. This is pissing me off. I'm practically missing the game, trying to find the game.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I haven't got South Africa on. Just find an African country, I guess, innit? See if I can find one.
Kenya and Ghana. Chat.
Let me just try Algeria. Let me try Algeria or something.
Well, keeper nearly did the carries.
Oof.
What's going on with this team, man?
Yeah, guys, I've done the
So, Bob, on your thingy, you can't get ESPN, no?
No, it's on ESPN Spain or ESPN. I can't remember how you pronounce it, but basically it's there, but that's 10 seconds behind you guys.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean?
Mm. Have you guys seen the goalkeeper kit for this home kit where it's basically got the same pattern but it's in green?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, your connection's going mad, Cal. Hold on, are you back now?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah. No, you're back.
Do you know what, bro? I'm just going to just go on the normal LFC TV and just try and get as close without it mushing up. So I might be like 3 or 4 seconds ahead. That's the only way it's gonna run. There's no other way otherwise.
Frimpong did well there.
I'll be searching for.
He actually did.
Some joke team.
Cal, you know the goalie kit. Do you think it would have been nice if they'd have made that the away kit? So it was like the
Yeah, I've
Harmony
been
away
saying
kit.
this for years now. The goalkeeper kits are way better than the away kits.
But you know, even the fact it's got the pattern, do you think that would have been a cool? So like the away kit and the home kit have the same pattern. It's just the color changes. I would have thought something like that would have been that. I mean, I like our away kit. Don't get me wrong, but. Ball in, Sobo.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Oh
Thinking.
shoot! I'm 20 seconds ahead now. Bloody hell! Are you guys still in line with the same timer? Yeah, that the one that's on the screen now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody hell! Yeah, you guys are behind for real. All right, so I'm 10 seconds ahead. Let me see if I can get to 5.
Jay just said this team's worse than Tottenham was last season. Oh, has Isak lost pace, or is it just pre-season? He used to be quicker than that, I swear.
For a bit of pre-season, 7 seconds ahead. Do I want to chance it?
Like when he was at Newcastle, I'm not really feeling like he was not. He's never been rapid, but like he could get past the man with pace. Do you get what I mean? Since he's come to Liverpool, I just don't feel like he can beat anybody for pace.
I mean, this is pre-season though.
I know, but I'm just thinking about just in general the last 12 months, even at the World Cup, whatever. I'm not saying he hasn't played well, but it just looks like he's lost pace, man. Unless he's not as quick as I thought he was.
Nah, I think he's just. I think he's the same. Well, not the same. I just think he's pre-season. Some people take a bit more to get up to speed. I don't think Isak's that far off it though.
I know this is his first game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. First minutes of the pre-season.
Maybe I just thought he was quicker than he is.
Isak's never been lightning quick though. It's not like that. You gotta remember, 6'4". There's not many strikers in the world that's his like his height and that, and it even as fast as him. Maybe like I don't know, Sesko maybe at full pace. I don't know.
No, Haaland is rapid and he's that tall.
But you know what I was gonna say though? Haaland's an outlier, he's an alien. He's like Zlatan. You don't get them. You get one in every generation.
Oh, unlucky. Great defending. What a pass through from Wirtz, man.
As long as he's all right, because he's still down.
He's off.
That's the sort of link-up play I want to see, though.
He's all right, though. Rio's all right, man. He's all right, man.
He was offside. Big John is in the chat, you know. Matt John says, "Big up, Cal."
Oh, big up,
congrats John. On 41K. Oh, did we hit the 41?
Yeah.
Big up, chat.
Yeah, now help us get us to 50, man.
Big up, John.
I've been calling 50 every stream. 50. I respect the 41 though. Don't get twisted.
Big up, ISP. Another cheeks pitch playing on a baseball field. Yeah, the pitch ain't good at all, is it?
Not at all.
Some alopecia pitch, man. Big up, said it's my birthday. Can you run the Andoni tune? You know what? At halftime, absolutely, bro. I'm gonna leave that star to remember. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, halftime. Big up Vitu. It's been a minute actually. Big up Vitu.
Big up
For the sake of conversation, here's a question: 100 million euros to 170 million for Barcola versus 50 million for Endrick. Who would you take? Bro, I'll be honest, if we're doing it for sake of conversation, you better add another 50 to that Endrick amount, because if Liverpool tried to buy him from Real Madrid, I guarantee they'd charge us 100 M's.
It'll be like, oh no, something stupid basically.
But you know what? I would still rather pay 100 for Barcola than Endrick, because Endrick's a striker. I don't actually see the point in buying Endrick for the wing. Buying him for the wing and front cover, cool. If it was literally just for the wing, I wouldn't see the point in buying Endrick. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I hear that. Because Endrick is naturally a striker. He can just play a right wing.
Yeah, and he just don't have the pace to play on the wing the way I want our wingers to play.
No, he does. It's just that he's...
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
Off the top of my head, Endrick last year didn't get a lot of goals. He got like 8 goals and 4 assists in all comps or something like that. And off the top of my head, he got 5 goals in 10 appearances up front, whereas he only got 3 goals off the right hand side. Someone go fact check that, but I'm almost certain that's correct. I'm almost certain. But yeah, he's a striker. He's a striker, so
he's a striker for me. And again, I know he's quick, but he's not.
But he's versatile, though. That's the thing about
remember, there's a difference between being quick and being quick with the ball as well. I know he's quick just running, but when he's got the ball, Barcola's like quicker for me. As an example, like on the ball, Barcola's quicker.
Yeah. We got Ice. Reading some of these comments on this chat have been wild. Man, them saying Rio's overrated or crap, while also saying versus crap. Some of these lot making it seem like it's a Redman TV watch along. That's mad. Big up Redman TV, man. But I hear it though. There's a lot of. Do you know what it is? It's because everyone's worried, innit? Like going into the season, like we ain't got the players that we need, and like obviously the squad is short, innit? So people are just like crashing out now, innit? Do you know what I mean?
No, but do you want me to be honest, Matt? Rio isn't good enough, but that's okay. He's 17.
Yeah, but I think Rio's good enough to be in the squad. It's just that he shouldn't be a starter.
No, but I think people mean to be our first team winger. Like we're being really honest. It is copium when we sit here and we say Rio should be our first team winger. He's not good enough to be our first team.
But he's good enough to be in the squad, though. That's my
argument. 100%. And he'll improve. He's a kid, of course. But if you said to me that we have to play, if it was a computer game and you didn't get injured and it was just about your talent, if Rio played all 38 games next season, we'd moan a lot. Do you get what I mean? Like we'd have a lot. We'd be complaining a lot because he would frustrate the hell out of us. But the kid's 17, so that's normal. And
I'm
that's
just
what the
reading.
Problem is. We shouldn't be relying on him. It looks like Leeds might have another injury. Bloody hell.
That's the same guy that got injured earlier on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Same one.
So he's had a hamstring and a back injury in the first half an hour. Bloody hell.
Same brother.
Yeah, it's true, Josh. Anytime a youth player shows promise, we think man's going to turn into Stevie G. I actually have a feeling that Trey might actually get more first team minutes than Rio.
I don't know. As things currently standing, well, because we ain't got the options on the wing. Have you seen the news? Hold on, give me 1 sec, bro. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah. This thing's getting on my nerves now, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. All the fucking time. You know, this is pissing me off, man. Let me see what I can do. Oh man, this thing wants to fuck about. Have we got any more supers that have come through? Oh shit! Big up, John. It's been a minute, man. Big up your damn self, man. Says big up, guys. Respect as always. Watching Liverpool last season really tested my sobriety. I don't need that again this season. Yeah, now big up yourself, G. Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a minute, man. Big up, John. Appreciate you as always. Nah, Endrick isn't a striker. He's too small. You think so? I mean, isn't that the position that he even himself said he wants to play, right? I don't think he's got the trickery for the wing. I know Endrick is a good player, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'll save that one for when the boys come back, ask them a question. We should buy Haji Musa and a right winger and Williams for the left wing. Oh, sorry, Musa for the right wing and Williams for the left wing. I don't know. Apparently Williams' buyout clause is actually only like 60 or 70 million or something like that. I know he has that death row contract, but apparently his buyout clause is quite cheap. I don't know if he's quite good enough to be Liverpool level, but would you, Nico, would you take Nico? Because his buyout clause is only like 60, 70 million. It's not even like, I know his wages are high, but his actual buyout clause ain't even that high.
He's kind of stagnated though. And injuries have affected him since. I don't know. It's a bit, maybe for a low fee, but yeah, maybe for a low fee, low fee. Other than that, I wouldn't though. I wouldn't. Wait, what? Let me show, man. Go on. Go back in. Look who got the assist. What are we saying, chat? Bye. Guys, why are you not saying Isaki's limping? What are you talking about? Huh? Well played, Flo, though. Well played, Flo. Good finish, and not only that, good cutback from Frimpong. Great ball by Trey as well, guys. See Trey's vision there. He doesn't.
What was on Sporty? What was the country that everybody said was the best?
Africa, I think. South Africa? Was it South Africa?
Was it South Africa?
I think so. Man said Wakanda. Leeds, man, are all getting hurt. For real. Bro, it's mad. Leeds getting another injury again. All right, Trey with the ball though to flipping Frimpong, who hits it first time. Verts running in. All right, that's what I want to see from Florian though. That's what I want to see. Florian. Hey.
Oh, you want to know what? Big up the chat.
Verts haters. Big up
the chat. Ah, fucking hell, man.
Big up all the Verts haters, man.
How's it working for everyone else then? Do you know what it's come up with? It's saying VPN detected. Yeah. You're supposed to detect my VPN.
No, do you know what it is? So there's certain VPNs that like can go through geographical blocking where like if you had like a Nord VPN or I can't remember the other one, they're probably the best ones to be fair.
I've got Nord.
You got Nord and it does that.
And it's still not doing it. Yeah. What the hell?
That's weird. I'm with Viper. I've had them for years. Someone said I had to turn off my VPN. I had to turn my VPN off.
No, but that wouldn't make any sense though, because if it's based in South Africa, then that's what you need the VPN for, right?
Yeah, someone's just saying like, but sometimes these VPN things are a bit funny.
Uganda.
We got Yar says, "Raw, you man can't even muster 200 likes. You man don't rate them." Hey, hold on a minute. Right now, yeah, inside the arena, there's 930 odd people in the arena, and there's over nearly 1,000 people on X as well. If you're on X, we'd appreciate the retweet. If you're on YouTube, we would appreciate the like, though. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Yars, as well. Letting the people them know what time it is.
Oh, right. A couple people are saying if you turn it off, it'll work. But I thought the whole point is you needed it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Let me try this.
Kirkes. Okay. Aye. See, this is
now it's not showing up now.
It's not showing up now.
So it was only showing up because I had the VPN on, but the VPN was being detected.
It's being detected. Yeah, that's a
bit. It doesn't make no sense. Like that, like it's come like it's just on a joke thing.
What was the thing you was watching on before? Just messed up.
Yeah. The only alternative I have is I'll watch it through the website, but then I can't see you guys.
Oh yeah, you might be. Yeah, for real. And it's kind of weird as well because even they watch it through the website, I don't even know whether you'll be in line. You shouldn't be that far behind though. I mean, I can pause to up to 15 seconds. So. Ria was trying to do too much. Raw, play on.
I know, and I found one. Oh no, I haven't. They tried to get me on.
He's saying drift VPN on restart. VPN on restart YouTube. So you got to restart it. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I tried that. All of this and do you know how much money I fucking pay for this?
Yeah, bro. These things are not cheap, you know. They're not cheap. Isak's not limping, guys. I just think he's a little bit gassed, though. I will say that.
Unless it's got something to do with the only place that the VPN seems to be picking up is Johannesburg. I don't know if that territory makes a difference or not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even.
Because there's some parts of the country, like it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work just because it's that country.
Yeah. That was good effort, you know. Hey. Played. Control. Someone said Johannesburg is fine. It should work. People are saying, Drift.
Yeah, it's working. Thank God for that. Flipping, no, they are. Don't pause.
She got to
It's
Johannesburg.
YouTube, man.
I always put. Yeah, do you know? Remember that when you use a VPN, it will slow down your speed, innit?
I'm on 46.35. What are you on, bro?
I'm on 46, 44, 45, 46.
Oh, you're only 2 seconds ahead now. Then.
Oh, it's calm.
Calm. Cool.
Calm.
Big up chat, man. Yeah, do you know what? When I just reset everything. I reset the VPN. I just reset everything, and now it's working.
Calm.
Jamrock, because in England, you'll be surprised. We get worse streams than all of you lot around the world, even though it's an English club. Trust me.
Whoa!
When I speak to some people and they tell me things like in Canada, every single thing is just in one package and you don't have to worry about nothing. And then I know over here we got like 8 different things and this and that and rare.
Yeah, it's kind of jarring still. Only took 45 minutes. Yeah, I had the same issue at the start of the stream. Like, bro.
Now, to be fair, I was all right with my other stream, but then it started messing up. So I was only really doing that for about 5 minutes. I missed the second goal. How did it go in?
Oh, Verts. It was pass from Trey, crossfield ball from Trey to Frimpong, hit it first time back across goal to Verts, who was running in.
So Frimpong hit it first. So Frimpong got the assist for his best friend.
Yep. 100% he did.
Earlier on the chat was saying that they think Trey's going to replace Curtis if Curtis leaves. And you know what? I actually think that's probably true,
What, Trey to replace Curtis?
Yeah, Liverpool won't buy anyone. They'll just replace Jones with Trey. That is such a Liverpool. For a fact that's such a Liverpool thing to do.
I mean, Trey's a talent.
At that point, you know what? It won't even be about talent. It will be about experience.
No, of course. Because again, Jones has way more experience than Trey.
100%. I mean, I'm not going to be disrespectful to Jones. At this stage of their careers, Jones is way better than Trey.
Yeah, I mean, experience plays a big part of that. Like, if we're talking ability, I wouldn't say it's like thingy, but in terms of
let's be honest, bro. In every metric you can think of, Curtis Jones is better than Trey. It's just Trey's young, and obviously his ceiling is very high, and we hope he reaches it.
That's a bit. I wouldn't say necessarily every Trey.
I personally, I think it is.
I think Curtis is better, but I'm not saying like. I don't know.
I haven't seen anything that Trey can do better than Jones, but I like Trey. He's a good kid. I'm excited.
No, Trey's talented, man. Trey's talented. Let's change the score. No, I can't right now. It's Carl's controlling it, but he'll be back. Carl be back. She's back second half. He'll be back. Be back. He'll change it.
Right, it's half time. Let's have that birthday celebration.
No. Wait. Before you do that. I hope this is the right one. 1 second.
What's happened?
Appreciate that. Amit Bhatia, if I'm not mistaken, the son-in-law.
Nope, it didn't work. Great.
Oh, well, what was she trying to do?
No, there's a video. There's a that's jarring. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Right. No, bro, it's not working.
Appreciate that. Amit Bhatia, if I'm not mistaken, the son-in-law of.
No, it's not working. Carl, I know you're not. Well, Carl,
hold on. Are you not able to see what I'm seeing? Because there's a video coming up whenever you do that. By the way,
I can't see no video.
Oh yeah, every time you're doing that, there's a video coming up, and then you just keep stopping it. So if it is playing, if I don't know,
bro, for me, it comes with a black screen.
Oh no, it's playing on my end.
You play it then. You know, on my screen, it hasn't even uploaded properly. Like, there's obviously a problem on my end.
Yeah, look.
I can't see nothing. I've got a black screen, bro.
Let me play it again.
There's a video there. That's for the people then. I might not best see it. I don't know why it doesn't work for me.
Here we go, chat.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Amit Bhatia, if I'm not mistaken, the son-in-law of the
I can't see nothing. I've got black
family,
screen.
if I'm not mistaken. So the Mattel family, if I'm not mistaken, is it 33.6 billion pounds or dollars? I'm not sure which currency it was in. Eduardo Saverin, the co-founder of Facebook's also potentially been named. Jeff Bezos has been named. Why, if the Mittal family is so rich, why is Jeff Bezos, if he's so rich, and why if Eduardo Saverin, if he's so rich, why would they want to consort him as opposed to having a lone venture into buying a minority stake themselves?
Yeah, good question. I think that the principal factor behind it is that ultimately the end goal with this is to buy and acquire Liverpool Football Club outright. This doesn't appear to me like let's acquire 30% and then just be done with it. It's let's purchase 30% now with a view to then acquiring the rest over the next several years if we feel that it's right. So it's almost like a try before you buy. So if they come in, they invest the 30%, and then within the consortium there's disagreements or there's other issues that come about, then on that basis, parties can invest lesser sums but still walk away, or at least sell their little stake in the club or that consortium without putting in a massive outlay of billions. Instead, it might just be 100 million or 200 million, which is still huge money, but for these multi-billionaires, that's like acquiring an expensive Picasso or something like that. So that's kind of more in line with their kind of everyday spending. But I think that's the reason why, though, as you rightly point out, each of these individual parties on their own are considerably richer than the key players within FSG, and they potentially could purchase the club outright if they wanted to. However, I think it's just about spreading that risk and seeing, okay, we don't know how this investment will play out. It could become something really big for us. So let's see how we get on. So that's my suspicion of why they're looking to bring these groups in.
And there you have it, people. Make sure you get over and watch that video. It is out now on our channel, guys. So make sure you get over and watch that show. I don't know what's going on with Matt. He was behind the scenes, and now all of a sudden, what's going on? Matt have been logged out. Oh, I'm getting to see the goal now, actually. Florian's goal. Nice goal. We need to get some. Here's the thing, chat, yeah, that I'm not like I'm not I don't like it per se. I don't dislike it. I just think it could be done better. And I know with the World Cup, it makes it difficult for this to be the reality. But one thing I don't like about pre-season is there's always loads of kids and squad players and academy players and all that. And none of these men are going to play when the actual real season starts. So it starts to annoy me a little bit when you're watching preseason because I like getting to see the youngsters. But then there comes a point when it's like, no, can we actually get ready for the first game of the season, please? Stop playing people who ain't going to be playing. And what are we, the third game out of 5 for preseason? I think now it should slowly start to be only players who are actually going to be playing next. You know what I mean? Like the first game or two, all right, show me some of the youngsters. Now, I think it's time it's only players who are actually going to be, who need to be ready for the first game of the season. Do you get what I mean? Because there's too much, you're kind of wasting time for the cohesion and people getting used to each other by playing all these kids that aren't going to be anywhere near the first team.
Yeah, I mean, but what you got to remember is as well, I think it was always going to be like this. It's always going to be a bit staggered because obviously people coming back from the World Cup, some people went further than others, like McAllister. Virgil's
I get it in the World Cup.
Extended break and whatever. So it's always going to be tough. I think
but
as long as you can
every week, bro.
No, but I'm saying as long as you can get
every season, sorry.
Yeah, but I'm saying as long as you can get your first team for the last maybe 2 games, you kind of all right. Like, because remember, when I say last 2 games, I'm talking like last 2 in terms of like maybe that's your first choice 11, so that you get a bit cohesion. But really and truly, the players are good enough. It's just right now, it's more about fitness. Like fitness is the most important thing right now before anything. And talking about fitness, again, like I got hammered for speaking about this the other day. And this isn't I told you so. It's more about this is why I was concerned. Ariel has already come out and said Xhaka is feeling discomfort.
Did he?
Every man said he was going to play today. Xhaka is not even in the squad.
When did he say that?
So when I'm trying to tell people, this is what I'm going to tell you.
What, discomfort in his shoulder?
He just said discomfort. He goes, we have to be careful with him. And this is why when I said Xhaka, when he came back recovering, and he said, but people didn't want to listen, he actually said it in his interview. Everyone's like, it's nothing. He goes, I'm good. I'm fit to play. But they, in Liverpool, have said, I need more time to recover. When I heard that, that's when I was concerned. That's why I said what I said. So, but in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe I'm overlooking it. Like maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just being silly, like just thinking, the worst. Lo and behold, Xhaka hasn't played 1 minute of football. 1 minute of football.
Yeah.
And I am concerned because, bro, when he says discomfort, he didn't say shoulder or hamstring. It could be anything. What I'm saying is, chat, we have to be mindful. When you're bringing in a defender that's been out with a shoulder injury for so long, I'm not saying he ain't gonna be good or he's gonna have a bad season. It was more to do with we're in trouble because we've only got Virgil, Xhaka's recovering, Leone's recovering, Gomez is injured.
Well, that's one of the main things that's making me annoyed about preseason, which made me say what I said. I'm watching this defense, and apart from Kirkes, none of these lot are going to be playing in the first team. In defense, I'm like, we're not even getting like any cohesion built up in preseason or anything. Do you get what I mean? Like Chambers and all these lot playing at centre back. We're not going to be playing no cohesion, bruv.
Yeah.
It's actually really doing my head in. And if I'm being honest with you, I think they've got to try and find a way to change the ruling on when the season starts back after a major tournament. I actually think there should be a little bit of a delay on the season starting to let everyone, like, you shouldn't be disadvantaged because you did well in a tournament. Does that make, like, as an individual, you shouldn't be disadvantaged because your country did well in the tournament, so you went further in that tournament.
Yeah.
They've got to try and find a way around that, man. They won't because they don't really care, do they? But you think about
bro.
Everyone who's got a player from England, France, Argentina, and Spain, as an example, ain't even back in pre-season yet. As in, like, haven't even had 1 day of training yet.
I tell you what's going to be.
They're allowed to come back for another week, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone who made it to the final or the semi-final. So when you think about that alone, you're thinking, bloody hell, how many? Every team might have like 3-4 players that got to that stage that now they're like, and they could be key players to their squad, and already they ain't even kicked the ball yet. They're still sitting on a beach, and the season kicks off in 2 weeks, and you're like, bro, this is kind of crazy. How is that even going to work? So it's just kind of annoying me a little bit now when I'm looking at it, and I'm just thinking we're already unprepared with the transfers, and now it's going to be even worse because so many of our squad aren't going to get much pre-season.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the Dutch boys got extended leave. Obviously, McAllister made it all the way to the final. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got players who they ain't even going to be running for another 2 weeks, maybe, or another week at least. Do you get what I mean? Like,
the thing is, I think we can get away with 1 player or maybe even 2 out of the whole squad. So you see, like Maka, it always seems like Maka comes back late. Remember when we done the Copa America, Maka came back late as well.
Well, I think they won it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
he went all the way, innit?
Testament to him in terms of his country's done winning tournaments. But point being is, he always coming back late, and he's not exactly a player that gets up to speed the fastest either. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, Maka will be back late. Gravenberch is back. I think he's on the bench, which is good. I don't even know if Virgil's back. I don't know. I'm concerned about who's going to be partnering Virgil. That's all I can think of right now. I'm not bothered about the attack. Midfield were good. Even the attack, you might not like it, but we got players there. I mean, that's if Gakpo stays, but you got players that you can play there. Like, I can actually get 3 forwards and put them there. I can't get a centre-back partner for Virgil. Who's the partner right now? Who's actually the partner? Genuine question for the chat.
If the season kicked off tomorrow by what we've seen, then it would have to be bloody Chambers or Thing who've been playing there at the moment.
Brother.
Pete, the chat are saying that Munoz is coming back early. I thought it was against the law of football to have less than 3 weeks. Like, apparently it's like an actual law that a player has to have 3 weeks off.
No, people are getting... No, chat. You're getting confused in what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying, chat?
No. I think people are saying to me, because I was saying I'm worried about players who made it far in the tournament. They're saying Munoz is coming back early.
So I'm talking about...
I thought they weren't allowed to come back early. I thought they had to, by law, get 3 weeks, like the FIFA rulings or the FA or whatever. A player has to have 3 weeks off, innit?
Munoz wanted to come back early, and Iriola said it was up to Munoz. Munoz wanted to come back early.
Because earlier on we was having a conversation, maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, and I remember apparently the rules are that the player like has to have 3 weeks.
There's no rules. It's just more like the club, like kind of.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a rule, bro. Because remember, football's still a job, and in work. There are rules in place to make sure you get adequate time off, right? Remember, like, a workplace has to give.
Well, I don't think it's a rule. Like, I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. I mean, Munoz from Munoz anyway. Iriola said, sorry. Munoz, he wants to come back early. You know, that's up to him. So he'll be back. But again,
fair enough. That's
all well and good. I'm happy with that, by the way, as well. It's another forward. But my issue is this. I will say it once again. Sorry for going on and on and on about this, but it's the reason why I said it and everyone was having a go at me. Who is partnering Virgil van Dijk? Newcastle away, who's partnering him? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know, chat. Was it Luke Chambers? In Duck, we can't even flip in. Remember, in Duck, we can't even get a work permit. Jacquet, we still recovering, or it feels a bit of discomfort. We don't know whether it's the hamstring, the knee. I don't know. Endo, someone said Endo, bro. Endo is flipping still getting back to full fitness, if I'm not mistaken. Man said Grav. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Grav at centre back. Guess who invented that one, chap? Your favorite manager, Arnie Slot.
Oh no, do you know what? Look, here it says there is a rule that says that a footballer must receive 3 consecutive weeks of annual leave. But the rule is slightly given a blight to if the player has a commitment like a national team match, like
That's what I
World
said. It's
Cups
not
and all
set
that.
in stone. They
Then
tried.
the player would not be punished if they came back without taking the 3 weeks. But so technically there is a rule. They're just lenient after tournaments. But yeah, there is actually a rule that says a player has to have 3 weeks off.
Yeah,
well, fair enough. If Munoz is coming back early, then that's good then.
I'm not gonna lie, Casey looks a bit I don't want to be disrespectful. This is a little bit overweight, you know. When you see Kaiser, tell me he doesn't look a bit overweight. You'll see what I'm talking about. Is Stefan Basetic on the pitch?
Is he on? Do you know what? He's really good at basketball. Have you seen the inside training when they went to the Chicago Bulls basketball training? Steffi was hitting 3-pointers and all that, bro.
I saw. He's always been wide body. Kaiser looks better than Isak. Wait, what? What are you not talking about?
Did you see how in inside training they made sure they showed they showed Soboslai and Curtis busting joke and training together after that bust up they had on the thing.
Fake. Allow it, man.
No, I don't think it was fake, but it was definitely PR to make sure everyone.
That's what I'm saying. It's fake. It's fake.
Like, no, I don't think their friendliness was fake though. I think they were just legit busting joke. But the way the camera made sure they caught it.
All right, the best way for me to describe it, that was Love Island. They just happened to be having the best time of their life, and the camera happened to be on them.
No, because if the players really didn't like each other. No, but bro, if the players really had an issue with each other, they wouldn't have done it.
No, but they don't have it. No, but it's not like they dislike each other. They just had a falling out. But Liverpool wanted to make sure that we all knew, look, they're best friends. Don't worry about it, guys. Like,
yeah, they definitely.
We know that. We know it weren't that. We know it was never going to be a thing where man aren't going to speak to each other. But I just thought, I see what they're trying to do. But
I just think they was having a natural moment in training, but the camera made sure they caught it so they could show their friends again.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, they actually hugged on the pitch.
I was trying to think who must, but what's the chat like? Is Basetic, did he step onto the pitch or no?
I haven't seen him so far. I've seen.
Would you not guessing? No, Carl's all right, chat. He just saw something out. I do apologize about timer though. Just ignore it for now. When we kick off again, I'll let you guys know, and then obviously when Carl's back, I'll fix up the timer. It's not even in the squad. You man were gassing. Basetic is not in the squad, you know. Man's not even fully fit.
You know what? They're probably going to take their time with him because of how long he's been injured, because he is fit. Do you know what's funny when you look into the crowd and you realize how everyone's wearing all different shirts? Like you can look in the crowd and see like 8 or 9 different Liverpool kits from different years because everyone just picked a different kit to wear on the day. That new goalie kit might be my favorite kit out of the whole line, you know.
Yeah, the goalkeeper kit is cold.
The purple one. That kit is fire, bro.
It is cold. I can't.
That's going in my collection immediately.
It is cold. What's the man say? Basetic hype. All right, guys. Carl is back. He's back. He's in the background. Let's score at that timer for you, mate. Yeah.
Huh?
Boy. What's the date we play Newcastle?
20 something.
Is it that late? Why do I think it was like the 18th?
23rd? Is it the 23rd?
Is it that late?
I think so. It's normally the 17th. Do you remember it was always the 17th? But I think maybe because of the World Cup, it's a little bit further back. But it would be nice if it didn't kick off until September. Give the players a little bit more break, man.
Let's see.
Like, have you ever thought to yourself, how much of a break is 2 or 3
yeah.
weeks, really?
Say that again, sorry?
Like, how much of a break is 2 or 3 weeks, really? If you've just played intense football for 9-10 months, yeah, and then you only get 2 or 3 weeks up, like, how much of a break is that really for you?
It's not a lot, but it's called a sacrifice for the money that you make, though.
No, but I'm talking about to optimize fitness to get the best out of the player for the following season.
But
do you get what I mean? Like,
but you want to know what though, Drift? They don't tell you, but you know you're kind of like no. In fact, this what I'm about to say is actually facts. They kind of give you an individual training program when you're off anyway.
What you mean? You're still working out during your holiday?
Yeah, they can't just stop training and just like. I don't know.
It's only 2 weeks, bro.
No, but bro, them man have individual training programs. Like, no word of a lie.
Bro, if I was a footballer and I played for a whole 10 months straight, then went to a World Cup, when I get my time off, I'm not working out for that 2 weeks. I'm literally going to give my body a break from
this. And this is why you will get sold.
No, because you need to recharge, bro. The human body can't just constantly work out every day, every week.
People go to the gym every day. When I say what,
no, but they're not playing professional 90-minute football matches, bro.
No, but when I say individual training program, bro, they'll get up in the morning, they'll have things that they'll do, and then they go about their day, fam. It's not that.
The only thing they should be doing during their holiday is stretches to keep the muscles from seizing up. Other than that, they shouldn't be doing no running, no nothing. You just did that for 10, 11 months in a row. Get a break, bro. Give your body a rest,
bro.
Man.
Some of these players are getting paid 150 grand. This is what they get paid to do.
That's irrelevant. They're humans, bro. It doesn't matter how much.
So what about the nurses and the people that like?
No, but they're not physically burning themselves out to the point where they could collapse.
What, saving lives in a hospital?
Yeah, but they're not literally sprinting around and passing out.
They don't even get Christmas off. They're just on call.
That's a different type of like exhaustion.
No, it's not, bro. It's just no, Drift. If I work in a hospital, you know, I'm gonna be mentally tired. If I'm like actually,
you'll be mentally tired, but we're talking about physical.
But even physically tired, you'll be physically tired as well, though.
Nowhere near as much as a professional athlete that's sprinting and running around for 11 months. Sport is the most tiring thing you can do in the world. Like, it's literally the elite level of.
So you don't think someone
physical
working
exertion, whether it's boxing, basketball, whatever it is, you're exerting yourself, bro, for like 11 months or whatever it is. You need a break, man.
Yeah, but I think and again, this is just my opinion. You know, mental is worse than physical, innit?
It depends what way you're looking at it.
Bro, all right, let me ask Cal, because Cal's had none of the conversation. Cal, what is more tiring? Being a nurse, a surgeon, or a football player? What's more tiring for you?
Surgeon.
Can you explain why?
Because the mental capacity to carry out surgery, you've got someone's life in your hands, literally.
Okay. This is what I was trying to say.
But no, I'm not saying that's not a mentally draining job. But if you go home and have a good night's sleep, you can wake up in the morning and you can concentrate. That's a different type of thing to running your body into the ground for 11 months and then not getting a break and having to go again. Like, they're two totally different things, bro. But like, I get the mental exhaustion of being a surgeon, 100%. But if you go home and have a good night's sleep, you should be all right in the morning. It's not the same as having to like.
What's the premise of the conversation?
No, so basically, it's all to do with tiredness, right? Like, in terms of like, Drift reckons 3 weeks is not enough for the players, and I said it is because really and truly, the players in today's age, like, they're put on regimes anyway, Cal. So when they leave, they don't just leave. Drift thinks when they leave AXA, yeah, they should just switch off, don't do nothing, and just come back.
No.
Whereas I'm like, you're put on a individual train, you're put on an
Yeah,
individual
you have to be.
regime.
I-
You have to.
No, I agree though that they should get longer than 3 weeks though. They absolutely should get longer than 3 weeks, but you can't just stop doing anything in those 3 weeks.
No,
Yeah.
but just stretch. That's all you should be doing during that time.
You still got to do. You still got to work out. You still got to work
That's
out.
what I'm saying. If not, you won't come back in optimal condition.
I think you should live healthy. I don't think you should just start smoking and drinking and being an idiot.
No, but you should. No, you
shouldn't. You should give your body a break from working out. You've worked out for 11 months.
Regime will be nowhere near what you would do in the AXA.
All right, check this, Drift.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Maybe go for a walk, stretch, but like you shouldn't be sprinting and doing anything like that.
You should be.
What's the point in having a break if you're still gonna do all that?
Because there's having a break and then there's completely switching off. You're having a break, so you're not doing training regimes, but you probably work out for about an hour a day.
Well, this is the reason why these players are probably so burnt out by the time they're 30 years old.
But it's probably the opposite, Drift. The ones that probably don't do that are probably the ones that burn out.
Yeah, for
because you're then putting your body under too much stress. All right, I'll change the narrative. The best UFC fighters are usually the ones that train all year round. But in fight camp, you train very different in fight camp to when you're just not got a fight signed or anything. So you're still going to the gym, you're still rolling, you're still hitting the mitts, you're still doing light sparring. But when it's fight camp, then you're fully sparring, you're fully hitting mitts, you're fully rolling, you're fully doing.
Yeah, but that is different though, bro. Because even though
it's the same premise with these are top level athletes, you can't just switch off. You have to.
But you might only fight twice a year, so of course you've got to stay training and stuff. These men play 3 matches a week.
Yeah, no, I know, but you still have to keep your body in tune.
You have to be in optimal condition.
Don't basketball players have 100 matches a year or something like that?
No, like calendar's normally 8. It's all right. If you go playoffs,
you've got to have a point where you don't do nothing for a couple of weeks and your body just
but bro, all right. One of the greatest players of our generation is LeBron James. He doesn't stop working, bro. He doesn't stop. You want to know why?
Remember though, Drew. Remember, these lot aren't just going to bed, you know, they're going cryo chamber and heat therapy and all that. So their level of recovery is not what we do. Like we go to the gym, we come back, we might have a foam roller or a massage gun or something like that. That's calm. These lot have got heat therapy, they got cryo. If I'm not mistaken, LeBron spends about $1 million a year just on recovery stuff.
2 million.
That's why they're able to work at that level. So with us, if we go for a run, the next day we're feeling it. The next day, LeBron, Ronaldo, Messi, the players, they can go somewhere.
The only thing I can relate it to from a personal experience, and obviously it's a ridiculous comparison, I guess, because it wasn't near the level. But when I was younger and I was part of my athletics club, and I was making the decision on whether I was going to be an athlete or not, what put me off being an athlete was how strict the regime was. And the fact that I was tired all the time because I wasn't getting a rest. And I was young. I can only imagine it's going to get worse the older you get, because then the competition's there more, you start getting paid and all that stuff. So at like 11 years old, if I was being pushed to the point at 11 where I was like, I don't want to do this for a living because this is way too, like, as an adult, it would get worse, surely.
Because remember, at 11 and 12, your body's still growing. So it's not just the physical pain of what you're going through. Your body's changing. You're going through puberty and all those things. So once you once you continue doing that, you'll get to a point where your body's just used to it. All right. Yeah. Another prime example, Drift. If I was to tell you right now, go and kick a heavy bag in a gym, you'll kick it and it's going to hurt your shin. But if you kick that heavy bag every day for a year, I guarantee you in a year's time, you'll kick that bag and you won't even feel it, because you have to.
I get what you lot are saying. I'm just saying you should get a period of time. Maybe 3 weeks might be too long, but there should be a period of time when you're such an elite level athlete, constantly on the go, that you get to just switch off completely and let your body just have a break, even if it's a week. Whatever it like, there should be a point where you get to just do nothing for a short period of time and actually just let your body have a rest from all the constant exercise and pushing that you're doing throughout the whole time. There's got to be.
I hate to say it, Drift. You rest when you retire.
That to me, that just sounds like you're pushing your body to the point of that is probably how these men get injured and all that shit. So how do people put on weight then? So you know when we used to have people like Grealish and that'll come back from
because
pre-season,
they weren't doing their individual.
They weren't. That's what I'm saying. They weren't doing nothing. That's the problem.
Boy.
Yeah, in my opinion, anyway. But they're fine-tuned athletes, isn't it? Like they have to. Obviously, they'll in their 3 weeks off, they're not going to be doing the same training they would at AXA, but there will still be the bare minimum to kind of keep them like at a certain level. Because remember, when you come back to the
like
to
I
the
said,
AXA,
go for a walk and do stretches in the morning. Boom, your body will still be limber. You still, but
go
like,
for a walk and stretch. You know, I don't know if that'd be enough,
bro, it's only a week or 2 weeks. You know, it's not like a
remember, Drift. Back in the day, players would come back to pre-season to get fit. That's not the case anymore. You get into
and that was why ACLs and injuries weren't as bad back in the day. We pushed these men too much. I'm telling you.
ACL and all these injuries have been around since the beginning of time.
Nowhere near as much, Cal. If you go and ask people from the 90s and early 2000s, the injuries now, we can even see it as fans. Look how regular these men are having surgery. It never used to be this bad.
That used to happen all the time back in the day as well.
Bro,
you're actually more likely to get injuries if you don't do what?
You know, back in the day, there was only one sub, as an example. Like a football, there was only 12 men in a team and there was only one substitution. These men weren't getting these injuries like what is happening now. They are pushed too far, I'm telling you.
Football's changed now. That's why, Drew.
The demands are high because the money's high.
But that's life, isn't it?
Yeah, but the man them should still be allowed to have a break now and again, man. Like we don't get no winter break as an example. I think that's another thing England's really got to start doing. They have to start giving that little bit of a break. You can tell that other countries are a little better for it come the end of the season, that they had that little break in the middle. Look at the pressing. Well done.
Yeah, they can't do it at this level, bro. The ones who are at this level, they just can't do it. It's impossible.
Wilson might have hurt his groin. I forgot he went Leeds. See, when people are rude, it just gets you removed, and people just don't want to listen either. But it's fine.
Well, I saw someone.
Yeah, like, did anybody ever hear me say nobody got injured back in the day? I said the injuries are way more frequent now because the players are pushed more. Like people actually don't listen to a word. It's just they just make up shit.
Are the injuries actually more now, or are they just spoken about more now?
No, you can definitely tell if you go through the catalogue of injuries that players get on a regular basis now, that the injuries they're a lot worse now than they used to be.
I think that's a point of contention, Odriff. I don't think there's any, unless you can find.
If you like, let's take the last 2 seasons as an easy example. Man United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea, just off the top of my head, had ridiculous number of players all injured throughout the season. I'm talking like about 15 to 20 players at certain points, all injured. That stuff didn't happen 20 years ago. Of course, people got injured. It's sport. We're humans. Everyone gets injured. But the level of frequent injuries that these players are picking up now, it's too many games and they're pushed too hard. You can just see. Like
I agree there's too many games when you factor in the internationals and all that.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, when have you ever seen an injury crisis?
The schedule.
Like back in the day, we've all watched football our whole lives. Every now and again, you'd hear a player's done his ACL. Be like, oh shit, don't lie. It's like a weekly thing now.
But what?
Literally, like, how often do people get? You just hear like ACL all over it. It's like, it's crazy.
But also, Drift, there another thing that could be argued is players back in the day would play with injuries. Like, we even joked about with Stevie playing with epidural and all that.
There's a difference between an injury that's like a kind of knock, or I mean, like the type of injuries like you can't play through, like a tore groin or a tore ham. Like, you can't play through that, innit? Like, no matter what you try and do.
Bro,
I bet you back in the day, some of them players were playing with injuries that you'd think, how the hell?
R9 played with no knee cartilage and them thing there. Man should have probably.
No, but you can't play with an ACL or a torn hamstring.
No, obviously you can't. But what I'm saying is, I will say this though, due to sports science, sports science is like leaps and bounds ahead of what used to be. The only problem is though, like I said, the demands are just high. There's just too many games. Like, even like the Champions League now. Look how many games are on the Champions League. You know why? It's because of money, innit? So yeah, man. People play a broken foot.
At least we got something more like, not the first team, but there's more first teamers playing now.
Well, if that's the case, we're still in trouble, bro. I just keep looking at that centre-back situation. I don't know if Virgil's at AXA, but
yeah, the centre-back situation is mad. But at least now we've got Chiesa, Jones, Gravenberch. I can see like more first teamers on the pitch.
All right, well played. Oh my!
Situation is definitely a worry.
Yeah.
What second are you on, bro?
They scored.
Oh, so you're definitely ahead. Yeah, I think you might be about 4 or 5 seconds ahead then.
Did you see what Kirkes did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Flipping out, bro.
Yeah, this is true what Jambo's saying. This happened to me. If you try and compensate an injury in one area, like I remember when I used to heavily favor my left, putting weight on my left side after I pulled my right groin, and then I eventually pulled my left groin because I was putting too much pressure on that side, trying to alleviate the other side. So that can happen for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You know, like if you've got a bad arm and you just keep using the other arm, you could eventually injure that arm because you're trying to save the other one.
True. Yeah.
A lot of people saying they think Ali would have saved that. Every time a goal goes past Mamadaashvili, I swear that's what everyone says. Ali would have saved that.
Well, Mamadaashvili can do nothing right for this fan base, bro. I even think the distribution is slightly improved, like from what I've seen, but again, you can't really tell. But who's playing up front?
I would have thought it was Chiesa. I would have thought it was Chiesa, yeah.
Like, Chiesa just out here just walking. I don't know. Nah, he's not, to be fair. He wasn't. He was kind of.
It looks like Szoboszlai is in the 10.
Yeah. And Kumas on the left, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a fluid front three, isn't it? But yeah, it looks like Kuma's.
Darkweed, this is why,
Kuma is left. Yeah.
bro. Darkweed needs to be careful. This is why. Anyway, I'm not saying that.
Would I replace Kirkes with Lewis Hall? Absolutely. And I like.
I'll bring in Lewis Hall.
I like Kirkes, but I would swap him for Lewis Hall though.
No, fairs. I'm not even saying that's wrong. I will let them duel it out. I wouldn't give it to him automatically. I'll let them see if Lewis Hall's better than him, then he deserves it. But if he ain't, Kirkes, you keep Lewis Hall at the team. But we need both though. We need both.
I'm actually upset that it looks like he's going Man United. No, Jammer, I'm not surprised at all, bro. I'm not surprised at all. He strained his hamstring and impacted his knee. That I'm not like it's mad the way the body links and stuff. It really is. Have you ever had a bad back before and then you sneeze and you feel like you're gonna fall apart?
No. Actually, no. I've sneezed before, and it felt like I nearly pulled a muscle in my back.
That has actually happened to someone I know.
I don't know that's even possible. It's almost like because I didn't allow the sneeze to come out properly. It's like the pressure of the sneeze went to my back. I'm not even joking, bro.
No, I actually know someone who pulled their back sneezing.
Swear down. Flipping out. Sneeze on break back is mental, isn't it?
I mean, obviously, you have to be unfit for that to be the case. You can't be you know what I mean? But yeah, I know someone that happened to, yeah.
I know someone who sneezed and shit their pants. Love it. I brought my back spinal. I'm
not even gonna lie. If you shit yourself because you sneezed, you needed to go toilet long time, and you knew you didn't. You should have.
Yeah, you was doing the whole when you was a kid and you couldn't be bothered, or you had.
Yeah, you should. You should have.
Your mum or your dad had to tell you, "You need to go toilet. You need to go toilet."
Raw. Many said he yawned and he dislocated his shoulder. That's mad.
Yawned and dislocated his shoulder.
That's mad.
No, what? My mate sneezed and broke a rib. Bro, I'm telling you, this sneezing thing needs to be studied. I've heard some weird stories about sneezing and yeah.
Did you know it's physically impossible to keep your eyes open when you sneeze?
Yeah, isn't it a thing if you sneeze hard enough, you can actually dislocate your eye?
No, if your body didn't have the natural reflex, your eye could pop out the socket.
That's what I'm saying. You could dislocate it, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open.
Taking Sobber out of the pivot and putting Jones and Sobber is terrible. Wait, what? You mean Graven?
Someone said sneezing and farting at the same time is amazing. That's madness.
You can sneeze with your eyes open. Jaden, I wouldn't do that too many times, my bro. Man's acting like it's
you might get away with it, but it will happen.
One of these days. Yeah, you might have to be careful, bro.
And it's a body natural reflex. Unless you actually pried your eyes open with like a vice or something, it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open.
For real. What's this? Midfield is more open. This is Grab's first game back, and he still looks like he's played. He like it, like. But Grab.
By the way, guys, there's maintenance happening on the Big Up website, which is why we're back on YouTube at the moment. So, yeah, just for everyone, because I've seen quite a few people asking. The website's under maintenance at the moment.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It should be back before the start of the season.
Probably this means I sneezed with my eyes open and effed up my eyeball. Oh,
the pressure from the sneeze, if your eyes are open, is dangerous, guys. Don't try and do it.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, don't try and do it now, guys. It's not good. Do you know one of the things I would ask God if I got to ask him a question, Matt? Why did you make all the delicate parts of the human body unprotected?
That's why you just gotta be careful, fam. But I hear it though.
Like, you know them, like as a man, I'll just be like, my eyes are my seed. Why are they so exposed, Lord? Like, I just want to know. I just want to know why.
Man said there's no plot armor.
The
There's
two
no
most
body armor.
delicate things. Why are they just? You know what I mean? Like, scary.
Man said there's no body armor, you know. No body armor, no plot armor. Because if
no
someone,
body armor whatsoever, bro.
It's true though. It's true. It's so true. I have to be careful, boy. See, look, that's good distribution. I'm not gonna lie, Kirkhead's might need a software update. You know, he's moving a bit mad.
He did that at the beginning of last season, remember?
I know.
And then he came good afterwards. Heritage said to keep everyone humble and grounded.
What's
Bro,
this?
there's bare man out here that aren't humble, bro. So it ain't working.
Nah, Gotipa, you are toxic. Give Simicast the armband. I want to see something. You are so toxic. That is mental. Man said, I want to check something out quickly. Give Simicast the armband. I just want to check something out quick.
No, you see what? No, here's the thing, Gene. I get it, yeah. It is a fertility thing, right? So obviously there's a certain temperature that man needs to be at. But then I'll still ask, but then why did you make it that sperm can overheat then? Like, I just got so many questions, bro. I got so many questions.
Right, the way you said overheat, like it's an engine or something, mental.
No, because that's the truth, isn't it? A certain temperature.
No, I know. It can. That's what. Yeah.
That if you ever in one of those situations where you're a little bit trying to be a little bit extra cautious, have a 10-minute boiling hot bath before, and you'll probably be all right.
Wait, what? This is one for you, Jeff.
Oh, bloody hell. That's mad. Bro, no kebabs, man. Not after a night out. That alcohol, kebab on top of alcohol. You're just asking for trouble. Asking for trouble.
I've never been a kebab person like that. And especially after a night out. That's like the worst thing you could eat, chat. I'll be real. You lot need to change that. Chips is one thing, but kebab, like, stay away from it.
Kebab on top of alcohol.
I promise you.
Crazy work.
Mental.
Although, to be fair, though, bro, we can't really be hypocrites because we've had Kentucky plenty times and KFC ain't exactly great on top of alcohol either, is it? When you think
It's not. However,
surely you could have cleared that easier.
I just feel like the meat, though, like.
Oh, yeah, kebab meat. With all due respect, like, you see all the other ones, you see like shish kebab and all that, beautiful. But you see that doner kebab, I've literally seen the man take it off of the thing, put it in the freezer, and I said, what are you doing, big man? He said, it'll come back out tomorrow. I said, what? It's been rotating on the heat all day, and you're going to put it in the freezer and bring it back out tomorrow? I said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Oh, my. Yeah, bro.
Are you actually
we got no centre-backs. Calvert-Lewin, you know. Look at this.
That's insane.
Set piece. Who got beaten in the air? No one even jumped.
Madness. I'm just looking at a bunch of players who shouldn't be playing now. Look at all the shirt numbers, Matt. I'm seeing 47, 55, 64. Like, just bare people who shouldn't be on the pitch.
What's going mad is we've actually got an experienced pivot of Jones and Grav. Simicast's experience, whether you like it or not. The centre backs aren't. Right back, like, it's because our back line's just Our back line is fried.
There's just too many players playing that aren't actually.
There's too many youth, man. Is that Calvin Ramsey? Yeah, Ramsey's on the pitch now. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, we got no proper experience, man.
Raw. Liam said, "Imagine my shot grab comes on the pitch and we lose control. That is harsh, bro."
Raw. You're saying it's Grav's fault. I hear it. Bro. Late, man. What is it? I'm
Kumas,
going to
there
bed.
was no point in that, bro. That was completely unnecessary.
What you lot saying in the chat? What, Trainer Ernie's now head of Grav? Is that what you lot are saying? Who's number 75?
I'm not sure. But am I going mad, or has Harvey Elliott got a different number to what he had? What was Harvey Elliott's number like? Oh my days.
You saw it, innit? You just saw it, innit?
Oh my days.
I was waiting for you to respond.
What number was Harvey Elliott last year?
I think he was
before last,
67 or something like that, innit?
I can't, because now, was he 19? Is he number 19 now?
I don't even know.
So he's come back from the loan and he's got a different number.
Jones wanted the captain's armband, you know? Nah, this is bad. Our first half looked way better than this.
Yeah,
bro, we've conceded 3 goals with no reply.
These man, do you want to know what? I'm gonna put a big pause. I'm gonna put a big pause on this before I say it.
I saw what he said.
Everyone just looks hella stiff.
That is a.
Bro, I said pause before I said it.
I've bun that out right
now. There's no other way to put it.
Bun up.
There's no other way to put it, bro.
I know you should have just said every man looked like they're robotic.
No, bro, it is what it is, bro. Bun the culture. Everyone in this picture is just looking hella like a robot, bro.
And just got a point now. We conceded 3 goals, and Frimpong isn't at right back. Crazy, huh? Imagine that. Frimpong wasn't on the pitch and we conceded 3 goals. Mental. Someone gonna help Frimpong though.
Hold on a second, brother. I leave for a few minutes and it's 3-2 to Leeds.
Yeah. Yes, it's bad, bro. Carl, I'll say it for tomorrow, man.
What happened?
I feel like it's just a preseason game, but
no. What happened, guys?
We made a load of changes, and all the players who've come on haven't been as good as the players in the first half.
Putting it lightly. Grav.
What changes
Jones.
were made?
Grav and Jones have actually been terrible. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
What happened?
Frimpong looks like he's hurt.
Don't. Is that why he kicked the ball out?
Bro.
I tell you what, Frimpong's fitness is a worry, you know. The amount of injuries he had last season, and now he's already injured in pre-season. Yeah, Frimpong's injuries are a worry still, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we're taking him off. Calvin Ramsey starts at right back start of the season. I hear it.
You know what? I'm gonna do my best to try and put a silver lining on this without being disrespectful. Frimpong's injury, if this is an injury, a long-term injury or whatever, or even if it's just like this should give the club a realization of, we need a right back, right? Like if there was any point of them that thought, we can just run this. Frimpong and Bradley both being injured now is like, can you go and get a right back, please?
No, man, we got Calvin Ramsey at home. That's what they're saying it.
I don't know how the club look at Ramsey.
Mm.
I don't know how serious they're taking Ramsey.
Oh my gosh. They didn't score. Just wait to see the pass, though.
Is that Chiesa that gave it away?
I don't know, but it was so bad.
Yeah, it was Chiesa. It's just hella lackadaisical, man.
Bigger LSE network. People smash a lot, but I don't know how many lights are on right now, but there's like 1,000 people in the arena. Can we get this up to like 700 likes, please, chat? We'd really appreciate that. Come on, support the channel and them thing there. You get me? Bro.
Good touch there. Who's number 47?
Calvin Ramsey, I think.
That was a nice little move there from Ramsey. Won the free kick. Well done, son.
Oh no, Drift. I'm going mad. Elliot was always 19, but I think he had 6'7" before.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, when he first came. But yeah, you're right though. 19 was the number he still left with, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it me? He looks a little bit like a little bit.
He is.
I'm not going mad in it. I thought that when he came back.
Nah, I think that's muscle. Anytime someone's got a flat stomach but they look a bit more stocky, it's normally muscle, not fat.
No, he has put on weight.
I think he's put on weight.
No, but he's got a flat stomach though, so it can't be fat.
No, but
I think
there's a picture of him going around where he just had his that training vest thing on. He has put on weight.
Yeah.
But when you say put on weight, do you lot mean as in like unhealthy, or you mean like just
remember he hasn't played football in a calendar year.
Yeah, I just feel like he's just put on weight, like good or bad, he's put on weight. You can see, but I reckon he should try and be ever so slightly, if he can, a bit trimmer. It just probably help with his agility, in my opinion.
He has to slim down. If he doesn't, then he's going to struggle.
He looks like he's what? Cyberzone says confirmed injury for Frimpong.
How can you get the confirmation during the match?
I don't know. No, bro.
It seems like Leeds have got something over us, isn't it?
Good pass. Go on, take him on. Take him on.
That's the killer.
Slow down.
You know what's mad? Do you remember back in the day when they were in the Premier League, they kind of had something over us?
No, you're talking in the 90s.
Yeah, they didn't really. It was only like the Viduka game.
Yeah, and you
had a really good record.
You're just thinking
your Boa scored that goal. Like, I'm just saying, I do have quite a few memories of Leeds kind of doing us something. Like,
no, what it is they were spectacular wins for them. But yeah, I remember three or four games max off the top of my head. 2 Yeboahs, and I want to say 2 Viduka ones as well. Maybe 1.
There is no way in this world that any competent football director would be watching this pre-season and still just sitting on his hands thinking it's okay to be doing nothing. I really hate the idea of them trying to use the Barcola.
Jones is playing silly as well. I'm not gonna lie.
And Ducky can't shuffle his feet in time. I noticed when he get a bit of speed and he's a little.
Seems like he doesn't really care at the moment.
Who, Jones?
He's
I'm
been very lackadaisical.
Yeah, if he was obviously created all the fuss about the headband, you know, about the captain's armband, and then you're gonna put in a performance like this.
Shall I be real with you? I feel like Tsimikas has got away with quite a bit with this whole captain's armband thing, you know. Tsimikas dashing the captain's armband on the floor. I'm not gonna lie, that's not on.
Is that what he did? I thought I didn't know that.
Wait. I thought it was because I saw it. So Jones stormed up to Szoboszlai saying, "Why didn't you give me the captain's armband? Why didn't you
Jones is also in the wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No, Jones was also in the wrong, but it's like Tsimikas has like completely got away with everything. Like everyone just
because he dashed it in it. He dashed it. Or
something. Dashed the captain's armband on the floor. Like
I didn't know he dashed it on the floor. I get
Jones was acting up. Don't get me wrong, but to dash the captain's armband on the floor and no one said, everyone just crashed out on Jones. I'm like,
I didn't know he did that. I didn't know that.
I hear it, but you know, I think Tsimikas was being petty, which he shouldn't have done. Obviously, he lost his rag in it.
Why would Tsimikas do that?
Because Jones was having a go at him, saying basically saying you're not worthy. I'm not joking.
Yeah, so I thought Jones's annoyance was that the captain's armband was given to Tsimikas and he felt like he should have got it. I thought that's what the annoyance was.
No, it was, and that's where I think Jones is in the wrong. Jones is in the wrong because that's meant to happen behind the scenes.
So when did Tsimikas throw it on the floor then? What part?
No, so Jones confronted Tsimikas in it. So like Tsimikas is walking, and Jones confronted him in it, and then they obviously.
Is this after the game's finished?
Yeah.
No, Tsimikas is wrong for dashing it on the floor. I'm not. Remember, I don't. What he done is disrespectful, but I also understand as a heat in the moment, he's being petty. He's just to say like, pick like the armband. That you should never do that. That's disrespectful. You
Okay.
No. Tsimikas is wrong for that.
If he did it after the game, I'm not as annoyed at Tsimikas, but I agree.
No, we still see it though.
Don't do that, man.
No, but you know what?
My thing is, they're both in the wrong, but it feels like only Jones.
We've been Calvert Lewin.
Yeah.
We've been Calvert Lewin
from a throw-in. Don't tell from a throw-in.
We've been Calvert Lewin, guys.
Oh wow.
I know Virgil's at home thinking, and they want me to stop this by myself, innit? Another year by myself.
Nah, you
respect it.
Slot's still here, isn't it?
No, let's not do that.
Well, it looks like all the problems that were there under Slot are still here. So
why would the problems change now that considering we've got the same players?
Because I was told it was the tactics. That's why we sacked the manager.
So let me ask then: when me and Hassam, are we still negative?
Well, I'm not going to look at what's.
I'm not saying you. I never said you. I'm not asking.
No. I'm just saying. I don't.
Me and Hassam still negative.
In totality, there's too many players on the pitch that won't be playing. I think that's what it is. But
as of right now, Drift, Calvin Ramsey's going to be the right back first game of the season, and maybe Ndai.
Oh yeah, and that's why Kumas can't be first team.
No, the defense is definitely a problem. The defense is definitely a problem.
That's why Kumas can't be first team.
He tried to go for the spectacular.
But Bob, do you know how awkward he looked trying to do it? Why not use your weaker foot?
Could have gone back inside to Chiesa as well.
To be fair to him, because of this shit pitch, the ball did like kind of stop and spin the other way a little. Like this pitch ain't made for football, man.
Leeds are doing fine, bro.
Yeah, because they're just doing bloody long throw-ins and the ball ain't even touching the ground. You got to play like Wimbledon on these shit pitches, innit? It suits them.
Oh, man. Again, you know what it is with these preseason games? You don't want to get carried away in it because obviously it's a disjointed team. Players are at different fitness levels, but look, I think losing is one thing, innit? Like you can lose any game, like preseason, and don't really care. But I feel like it's the manner how we lost. I feel like this second half performance is nowhere near like the first half, and it's also again like I'm not going to go as far as to say, what I said on Friday is coming to fruition, because I think it's still too early to say that in terms of like where I think we are. But in terms of like where the weaknesses are, is there. Everyone knows is there. I just really hope that the club are trying to do something, because having 2 young centre backs who just signed, I think in January, I think it was of this year, playing the majority of the minutes in pre-season at centre back is it kind of just goes to show where we are for squad depth, innit?
I'm not happy with what I'm watching by a long shot, but I definitely think crashing out of pre-season is ridiculous. Like, there's no like, I don't think this defeat should have.
No, it's crashing out in pre-season, but I think you can have a measured take on where you think the club is at, and that's what happened when me, Assam, clashed with you and Tom in terms of like the expectations and the reality of where we are.
Yeah, but again, that was based on us making the signings that we haven't made. If we don't make them, then I don't feel the same way. Then I'll probably feel like you do.
No, but I'm saying with the signings, or shall we say, we hope with the signings.
I'm just hoping that this club aren't truly going to be absolute morons and believe we don't need to bring in players. I just have to hope that there's no way the incompetence goes that far at our football club.
And
if it does, if that transfer window closes, and we haven't brought in the players that we need, it's.
But how did you feel when all Slot got was Chiesa? What makes you think that Liverpool won't?
It was a little bit different at that. That was a little bit different. I was. Remember, I wasn't even that annoyed because I felt that Klopp left the squad that could win the league. That I felt different then after losing losing Robbo, losing Ibu, obviously coming off the back of a bad season. Everything now just feels completely different in terms of if we don't do anything. I mean, it proved to be right anyway,
But there was, there was a crash out when we only signed Chiesa and Mamoudzashvili. There was actually a crash out. I remember.
But I think a lot of that crash out was just greed wanting a shiny new toy. The squad was good. It was in good condition.
If we had done more that summer, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. And not just
I hear that, but the
reason why there's frustration.
That team was good.
There's not a crash out because Liverpool are losing this game, Drift. There's a crash out because of everything that's led up to Liverpool losing this game. Delaying Slot sacking, not signing any players yet apart from Munoz, not addressing what needed to have been addressed. Like this, it's not because we're losing this pre-season friendly game. Pre-season friendly games get lost all the time.
Sporting directors left.
It's because of everything that's going on.
The head of football's already left. With the club is on the verge.
These are all the things that we've known for a time. So I'm just saying, losing this game now is obviously annoying. You never want to lose, but it shouldn't add extra crash to the crash out. Because
we just lost Frimpong for injury as well.
It don't add for me.
That's a worry, obviously, because now we've only got
from day people
right
told me I'm being what's the word? Matt's being too negative when I said, let me know when Xhaka is playing, innit? Just let me know when he's playing, innit? Everyone's telling me he's gonna play. I said he's not playing. No one believed what I said. Now people understand why you cannot rely on a 20-year-old centre-back coming back from injury, and we still need to go and get another 2 centre-backs. But it's cool. I hear it.
And the other thing that I'm a little bit worried about, and we kind of watched it happen a little bit with Slot, I guess. When the managers knew, I think he just wants to get his feet under the table and whatever before he starts demanding and stuff. And Iraola might not even be, he might just be so happy to now be at this higher level and be at Liverpool that he's not going to rock the boat and be like, hold on, what you lot doing? Get me some fucking players. But I wish he was, and I hope he maybe does
we say that though, Drift. He's actually spoken about
what a ball by Ramsey.
No, but you know what, Cal? There's a difference between just mentioning it and actually pulling the owners to one side or the hierarchy and being like, guys, can you get this done, please? I need this. I need that.
But when he says it in public, what more can he do other than... Because I will say about Iraola, I think he's been brave. They've asked him about signings and he's gone, yeah, well, we can defend. Like he's actually been very like transparent. It's not like
no, I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. I just hope that the little thing in public isn't a little, oh, I hope they're listening, rather than actually sitting them down behind the scenes and be like, guys, look, we need to get this done, right? Like, there's a difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
no, but but I wouldn't see a manager say it in a presser, but then when, I don't know, let's say he bumps into man in the hallway and don't say nothing. Nah, that wouldn't be the case. It'll be like, we've had a meeting about it, they're aware about it, and I'm letting the fans know I see what you guys can see, and yeah, we're trying to address it. Because if they don't address it,
hope that he's being demanding.
That's damning. I'll be real. They're throwing Iraola under the bus if they don't get him signings. 100.
I just hope they're not throwing him under the bus.
They could very well be. Like, it could be another Slot situation, but except for Slot had a better squad.
Absolutely.
When we won the league, we had a way better squad.
We wanted new signings for that season, but we didn't need new signings. Now we need.
No, we did. We still did need new signings.
I still think we did, but we could have got away with it. We got away with it, which is fine, isn't it?
Just because we get away with it didn't mean we didn't need it, Drew.
No, but we didn't get away with it. We were really good that year. Like,
no, we also get away with it means you get away with it for 1 year, but it'll come back to bite you back. Because here's the thing: you see how we went mad in the summer for Isak, Verts, Ekatike. You know, even then, our fan base was like, "This might be the best transfer window ever." However, when you look at our squad from a balance perspective, there's still things that are going to need addressing. Because remember, I've always said, like, you can't address everything in one window. It's like it's impossible, isn't it?
So no, but at that moment, apart from planning for 2 or 3 years ahead, the squad was ready to assault the Premier League. So I get what you're talking about, that maybe you might mess up in the future if you don't start thinking in that way. But in that moment, we didn't need to do anything to that squad for it to be good enough to compete.
All right, let me ask you this.
Now we need to do something for the squad to be good enough to compete. If we don't do anything, we're actually in trouble.
Should we have got Guehi? We already know we should have gotten him, right? Centre back, yeah?
No, that was the summer afterwards, bro. I'm talking about Slot's first season.
No, I'm talking about last summer we just had.
I'm talking about Slot's first season was when the squad was fine. I'm talking about then. I'm not talking about last year. Of course,
but I know the squad was fine when we
Yeah. Oh, so I thought you was arguing that year, not just
No. I'm arguing that year, Drift. That's me arguing
the squad was fine. But
despite us being in the league, we still could have done with a couple more players for the squad, because then we wouldn't have needed those players now.
James and Mamadou Philly was.
But again, sometimes you just don't quite know how things are going to go. So yeah, it would have been nice to get new players, but at that point, I think the squad was fine. It was more of a want than a need, whereas now it's a need.
Because even last summer, I would have sold Endo, I would have sold Chiesa, and brought in some better players. I've been saying this for time, but the club sometimes like to hang on to players for too long. And then we do the opposite and we get rid of them. It's never balanced with Liverpool, man. It's always like one extreme to the other. Like, we lose players for free. We're losing Trent for 10 mil. Salah just departs through the back door. Like
I said, it's the reason why it kind of is one of the main reasons why I have a bit of a gripe with everyone who just forgave FSG because we spent money last year.
I never forgave.
They've never ever showed the ambition needed to just continually have a successful team. And regardless of whether there's other people in charge and people will say, oh, well, you can't blame them because what about what Hughes did? It's more Hughes' fault. Or what about when we had Thingy still in charge before when Klopp was here? And what about, it's like, yeah, fair enough. Those guys kind of are, it is their job, but they're still carrying out the ambitions of the ownership. If they're not getting shouted at for not doing anything, technically they're doing what the owners want them to do.
Yeah.
I want an ownership that wants to dominate and win all the time, and FSG just don't want that. They don't want that.
Again, it's a preseason game, but losing to
if we had owners that were like PSG's owners, for example, or Man City's owners, forgetting the fact they might have cheated, just from an ambitious point of view, I don't think we'd be this far into the transfer window and we still haven't done anything. I think they would have been like, right, get the right back addressed, get the centre back. Like do you know what I mean? They would have just been on it. We wouldn't be in a situation where we're this close to the start of the season and we ain't even actually been. I know sometimes our players do come out of nowhere, right? Like what Munoz did, but it is quite difficult to hide things, right? In this modern world, it can be hidden, but it is quite difficult. We ain't even had a legit link to a right back. Like a proper, like a proper, not even one. What, like, do we really think that this right back situation is all right?
Because the club think they got Calvin Ramsey, Soboslai can play there, Jones can play there. Do you know bet?
Like, have we even had a legit centre back link, guys? On a real, like, have we actually had the legit?
Not really.
No, we haven't, have we?
Not really. It's mainly agents kind of flinging centre backs and saying, "Oh, look."
Even the Barney thing was just one article, one time. Like, it's not even like it was a continued story.
Still have to wait until the window plays out, though. Let's be real.
No, we do, but I feel
it's
like
a very, very dangerous game to get this.
The club are taking their time now. We'll say that, like, yeah, it's different if we had one signing to do. Because you know what would be mad? Say we had the centre back and say we had a right back here, like first teamers, yeah, and the only one we knew we had to get relying was like Barcola. I'd be like, you know what? We'll pattern that. Even if it goes transfer deadline, they're like Isak, we'll pattern that. We'll somehow find a way. But we've got quite a bit to do. We do, and it does worry me a bit, man. It does worry me. I can't lie. And the biggest part of the team that I worry about is centre of defence,
and here's
just defence in general.
If we hadn't done anything but the deals we were trying to do were those really big deals. So I hate using them as an example, but they're the only ones who seem to be trying to do big deals at the moment. If you look at Arsenal right now, they don't have anyone through the door apart from that winger. But the two players they're trying to get are like monumental signings. So you can kind of understand why there's a bit of a delay and why it's taking a bit long. The Bruno one might even end up being 90 to 100 mil. That's a lot of money. The Vinny one, they've got to wait and see what's going on with Real Madrid. I get it. But we're not trying to buy big players like that, where you can excuse them from it being a bit of a saga.
I think Barcola's because it's PSG.
Yeah, no, but I think that's why no one's crashing out about Barcola too much, because they're like, I get it. It is a lot of money. All right.
Yeah.
But for real, when it comes to the other areas of the field, we're not even linked with big, like, say, for example, like, Matt, let me give you an example. Let's say the right back we were trying to sign was Hakimi.
Yeah.
You'd get why it might take ages, innit? You'd be like, this is never going to be some quick thing. But you'd be happy that the ambition of the club is the best right back in the world, is who Liverpool are getting, and we might get this through the door. So we'll wait a couple of weeks to try and get the best right back in the world. We're not asking for the best right back in the world. We're asking for an extremely talented player who might be surplus to requirements. So Tottenham, who are a team we should be able to easily negotiate with and get this done real quick. And we're not even trying, bro.
It's mad, isn't it? Jed Spence, and do you know what? I'm going to say something so mental that people are going to be like, you're actually trolling. At this point.
But can I just say something on that, though?
You go.
I get what you're saying. But we as fans also have to hold some of this blame as well. Because if we had been a bit more demanding over the last few seasons, the seasons where we haven't done much, I think things could have changed as well.
But demanding in
who wasn't demanding? Our fan base is always demanding more.
It's not on the whole, Matt. It's not. Matt, how many times have we been called? No, Matt, hold on, wait. How many times have we been called negative just this summer?
What you're trying to say, like,
before today's game, there are a few people saying, "Yeah, all right, fairs," but when we spoke about it on Monday, Hassam and you spoke about it on Friday. I see the comments. Let's just be real about it. I see the comments. How many times have we been called negative?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm always demanding more. I'm always demanding.
Again, I don't want to speak about other channels and all that as well, but I don't really see too much coming from other channels and all that as well. Whereas other fan bases, I see it. I do see it.
So basically saying
let's be real about it. Let's be real. Drift, how many times have you been told to go and support Real Madrid or go and support Man City? How many times have I been called an Arsenal glazer and told to go and support Arsenal? Matt, how many times you've been told to go and support another club?
I hear it.
The only thing I think
Liverpool way, innit?
like, with that, I had some conversation.
How many times were we called negative for saying we wanted to slut out?
Only at the beginning. Obviously, once everyone realised.
No, we weren't, Drift. No, we weren't. Not just the beginning. It wasn't until around April, May time when everyone else started jumping on the bandwagon. Let's be real about it.
Oh, no, Kai. It was way before that, bro. I think I was one of the last people, and mine was January the 1st. It didn't get to April before people started saying that.
When did we get knocked out Champions Drift? When did we get knocked out Champions League, Drift?
Nah, people are moaning way before that, bro.
Drift, when did we get knocked out Champions League, my bro?
What was it, end of March?
Drift, I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it, bro.
Nah, Carl, I think everyone was way off the slot boat by then. I don't think there was anyone still on the slot boat.
Drift, you're in an echo chamber if you believe that, bro. A lot of people were saying...
Matt, am I going mad? Wasn't everyone off the boat by then? I don't think there was anyone who... By when we got knocked out of the Champions League. I think by then, everyone was fed up with slots, right?
I don't know about that, bro.
Drift,
it must have been the minute few.
I'm gonna be real, Drift. I think you're forgetting a lot, and I think you're thinking that our community represents the whole Liverpool fan base.
No, I know that because I see a lot of idiots online, so I know that.
But at the same time, bro, I'm gonna be real. If these owners don't pull their finger out as well, it's gonna be crash out season at the end of the transfer window. Hence why I've been sitting there saying, if Liverpool's transfer window is shut tomorrow, we're battling for top 5.
Yep.
We're battling for top 5.
I still think we get. I still think we get top 5 without a problem because there's so many players
without
come back.
We battle.
Without
if it finishes,
no, because if the window shuts tomorrow, then that means Man United, for example, wouldn't have any new players either. And I don't think
Man United squad's healthier than our squad situation right now. How about
who's our centre back? What's our centre back options if it's closed now?
You what? Sorry.
Man United squad situation is healthier than ours.
That's why our defense is weak.
I don't think it is. No, our defense is a worry. No,
remember when you said, I think that's a bit harsh, bro. Remember when I said, and maybe so Xhaka is not back. Leone is obviously not back either. Frimpong just got injured. We don't know how long for. Bradley hasn't come back yet. Bro, our defense right now is Virgil and Kirkes, really.
Yeah, but the defense is the only part of the pitch that I would say is a worry if the window shut tomorrow.
No, but it's so drastic to the point where you would have to rely on Xhaka coming into the league and just being very, very good off the bat. And then the right back situation, keeping Conor Bradley fit, or Frimpong picks up form.
No, the defense is a problem.
Do you see what I mean? It's a lot of like you're relying on something where like a midfield, the midfield is kind of like autopilot. You can just they'll just do a job in it. Attack is kind of the same thing, even though we're weaker than last year. Bro, I don't know, man.
We'll see, man. We'll see. We will see.
There are 2 players in the squad who we absolutely lose all sense of belief if they get injured, and that is Isak and Virgil.
We definitely need cover. That's the reason why I'm worried about this idea that Munoz will be the backup striker. No one even knows if he's even good enough to do that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I really don't like the idea of Munoz being the backup striker. I don't.
I don't know, man.
So if we're worried about Munoz, why are we not worried about Leone and Xhaka then?
I think people are worried about it. That's the reason why everyone feels like we should get another centre back.
So how can we sit there and say we're in a healthier squad situation than Man United then?
Because it's not just about the squad when it comes to comparing with Man United. It's also about the manager. It's about the level of the players that are there. Even if you may think that they've got a little bit of a better squad than Liverpool in terms of like numbers, when we've got our let's go under the premise that nobody was injured apart from people who've got like a long-term injury, like Bradley, for example. So everything else, I just think we've got a better 11 than Man United. So better 11, better manager. Yeah, maybe they might have. Maybe if we really went through it, maybe the numbers they might be better than that. But I'm still picking a team that's got Virgil and Wirtz and Isak and Alisson in it over any Man United team. Like, personally, outside of Bruno Fernandes, who's going to have another outstanding season, I don't even know who the standout players at Man United even are. So I would still say we're better, but we definitely need players. That's for sure. We definitely need players. It's not even a joke. We need players. And this story about Gakpo, guys, I know a lot of you won't care because you lot want Gakpo to go, but I still see it as crazy to let another player go in a window where we don't even look like we're doing anything as it is.
No, but selling
This
Gakpo
is
doesn't
there's
make
no way
sense.
Barcola's coming.
Selling Gakpo
Gakpo's
don't make
staying.
sense
It's
if you
not
don't get a
happening.
replacement.
It
Doesn't
doesn't.
make any sense.
And you know they'll probably try and tell us that Barcola's his replacement.
If we do that, it's just stupid. It's actually dumb.
I've been saying, but how else was it going to work?
Yeah, you can't. I don't see Liverpool selling Gakpo unless you bring in another winger as well as Barcola. I just don't see it happening. Like, bro, it would have to be something so astronomical for Liverpool to just go, we'll take the money and figure it out. It'd have to be something like 90 million, which Spurs won't do. It'll be something stupid like 65, 70. In which case, Liverpool better go and get another left winger. Can't just be selling players for free.
You know, one thing I'll give Tottenham credit
I know,
for. If Tottenham actually want somebody, they will pay. I know they normally do like silly things in the transfer market, but if they do want someone, they will pay. I got a feeling they'll give us what we want, you know.
But then how much Anthony Gordon?
The quotes are saying 75 mil. I think Tottenham will give us that, you know.
They'll only do that if they don't get Savinho. If they get Savinho, they won't be bullied.
Oh yeah, but they're only going to get so they're only going to get one or the other. So yeah,
the talk is they want Savinho. No, the talk is they want Savinho and Gakpo.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's not one or the other.
Then if they really do want both, then maybe they'll still give us the 75M.
No, but what I'm saying, Drift, is say for example they get Savinho in, and we go 90 million or nothing. Tottenham might just go, well, cool, we'll run it for a season without, and then we'll go back in.
No, but I've heard we want 75. I've heard our valuation of Gakpo is 75 mil. So if Tottenham,
all right, so even if it's 75 and they say we're only going to go up to 60, and we go, well, we ain't moving, they might turn around and be like, well, cool, we got Savinho in through the door, we got Kudus already.
Yeah, they could, but I think they'll just give us the 75. If it's what they want, I reckon, because if you go back and look over the history, Ndombele, Richarlison, when there's a like Solanke, if there's a player they actually want, they do pay the big money for the player. So if we want 75 mil and they really want him, I reckon they'll give us the 75 mil.
I don't have an issue selling Gakpo in the sense of him going as a player. But again, as I said, you have to replace him. So if you're selling Gakpo, for me, you got to bring in another winger as well as Barcola if we get Barcola. Like, there's no two ways about it.
Yeah. And if
we got Barcola in, and let's say we got Barcola and we got Endrick, for example, even if it's on loan, then I'm fine with it.
No, do you know what I think the club's going to do? I'm no Nostradamus. This is truly what I believe the club's going to do. If we do get 75 mil for Gakpo, they'll pay 110 mil for Ryan. I guarantee, and we'll get Barcola and Ryan. And they'll see it as, because we got so much for Gakpo, it's not as big of a deal to pay that.
Right. Saudi want Ryan. Richard Hughes is trying to get a deal done.
I saw that, you know. I said no.
Yeah. No, but he would probably pick Liverpool than Saudi. I mean, maybe he'd go for the greed. But if Liverpool come in for you, I'd be very shocked if he went for the greed and missed the chance of playing.
He'll just go Al Hilal for a couple of years, make some stupid bread, and just come back.
Yeah, but he may never get a move to a big club again. So it's a big risk to do that.
If he does, I think he would.
If you're 20 years old, and again, I don't know him, so you might be right.
You're not really tarnishing your career that young. So
Yeah, if you're 20 years old and you're already thinking money over career, then I don't want you at Liverpool anyway.
I don't
Because
like
it ain't like
this.
he's gonna come in and get peanuts. He'll probably be on 100 and something grand a week. It's not like he's gonna come Liverpool
No, it's
and be
not.
on
But
peanuts.
all right, so here's the thing. This is where I think sometimes we have to look at it broader. Bruv, he might have family and stuff that he wants to take care of back home. The money he
That
could get
family
at Saudi,
can wait and
like,
let him build up. He's 20.
no, bruv, my
He's
family's
20,
not waiting,
bro.
Drift. I'm gonna be real. No, my family's not waiting, bro.
Nah, Cal, if you're only in football for money, fair enough. But if you're in football
But
to
he's not
actually
just.
have
But
a
he's
good
clearly not
career,
just in it for the money. But if he's gonna get the bag, Drift. Remember, all right, I'll switch it. Then.
no
He's
one goes
no,
Saudi
hear
at
it. No,
20
Drift.
if they
He's
care
20.
about football. With all
Drift.
due
He's
respect,
20.
they
He can
don't.
Drift. He's 20. He can go Saudi for 3 years and then still come back to a top team.
No, he can't.
Can still
Cal,
do
'cause
that.
he'll be forgotten about. Who goes Saudi and people still care about
No,
them?
he won't.
Honestly.
Bruv, he'll be 23 years old.
But he may never get a move to a club of this level. He might be able to come back and maybe get a Tottenham or a Newcastle.
Yeah,
but
but
to get
it's
a
a
move
risk
to a
worth
club like a
taking, potentially.
Liverpool, a Man United, those things don't come around all the time. So yeah, go Saudi, get the bag. But I'll promise you, there's a 75% chance your career will never be great again. If you do that, you get forgotten about in them leagues. That's the reason why people go there when they're older, not when you're 20.
They're not going when they're older anymore, Drift, because of the money and the incentives that you get over there.
do you know what'll be a good test? Let's see what happens if Somerville just went. I know he's older and he's 25 or something, but
Again, do you know why he went there, Matt? A,
Well,
because West Ham got relegated, and B, because he doesn't have the big clubs wanting him. If Man United wanted Somerville, he's going Man United, not Saudi. As an example,
There's
there's no way he would have picked Saudi over Man United.
Him die for Everton. I think they're trying to get him in it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he's gonna go.
No, but I think he's open to the move. The Everton guy.
And then maybe that just means all he cares about is money. And if that's the case, fair play. But I would be very shocked if Ryan, at 20 years old, picks money in Saudi over a move to a.
Are you just saying because he's
Liverpool.
20, or are you saying it just because?
Yeah. Because at that age, you want your career to be good. Like you're not. I remember he's going to get paid at Liverpool. He'll be on a good wage. He's not going to be on some peanuts.
Yeah.
It's not like Liverpool saying we're going to give you 10 grand a week. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, regardless, like he'll be on over 100 grand a week at Liverpool. He'll still be able to help his family. He'll still be rich.
So do you think it's worse going to Saudi at 20 or 25?
I think it's worse going at 20 because you're not even letting the development parts of your years be visible to the world. If you got 25, people can still remember a bit of a legacy that you've left that maybe you can still be thought about. At 20, when you've got no blueprint, you've left no mark on European football, and you go Saudi, no one gives a shit about you. Trust me, no one's going to give a shit about you. It'll be very, very difficult for you. Look at Cal's boy, Diaby. Nobody cares about Diaby because he went
left
Saudi.
when he was 25, Drift. He's not.
So that makes 20. My point even more valid because maybe there isn't even an age. It's just you just get forgotten about. Once you go to Saudi, you just get forgotten about. You just do.
My argument is if you're 25 and that you're going there, you're kind of like
you say that.
Prime.
I was gonna say Kante still won World Cup. Laporte just won a World Cup. There's men who play in Saudi.
The mark on football, Cal. That's the point. They've got a legacy behind them.
No, but Drift. If they weren't good enough, they wouldn't have gone.
No, but they've got a legacy
to be good.
Them. They're still getting picked half on their legacy. It isn't like how good they played in Saudi. Kante's one of the greatest players of his generation. So he's still kind of getting picked on merit.
Yes, but he still has to be good now to go, Drift. He still has to be good now.
There's no way a 20-year-old with only 6 months of European experience is still going to be cared about in 2 or 3 years' time going to Saudi. No one will remember Ryan. I'm telling you, no one's going to remember.
These players are being picked on quality, not based on they're not being picked based off the legacy they left. They're being picked on what they can still do today.
Look,
there's no you can't tell me Laporte went to the World Cup and played in the World Cup because he had a great time at Man City. He's at the World Cup because he's still doing what he's doing now and he's still seen as a top centre back.
Or maybe because there isn't that many options on as well. Like
Spain.
it isn't. Yeah, but they had to play an 18-year-old. It's not like they've got like an amazing plethora of defenders.
They didn't have to play Kabasi. They played Kabasi because he's a brilliant centre.
Technically, they should have somebody who's more established to not need. He should be able to just be the youngster coming through. Like, it is a little bit of an indictment if you've got to play an 18-year-old for your country.
But
name me Spain centre backs then. Who are their centre backs outside of Kabasi and
Laporte? And Laporte.
Outside of that, who are their centre backs? They don't have a plethora of centre backs. That's why.
Huijsen. Is Huijsen?
He had a bad. He didn't have a great season, Huijsen.
He didn't.
But you'd still arguably say he's a very good centre back, right?
Yeah, he's good, but he didn't have a great season. Who else have they got?
But that's not the point, no, Drift. Regardless,
no, but it is. That's why Laporte's playing an 18-year-old play, Cal, because they don't have a great amount of defenders.
To be fair,
so Kabasi's only playing because he's 18.
I think it's a combination of he's a good player and they don't exactly have a plethora of players, so it was easy to promote him higher up.
To be fair, they didn't pick many defenders though, but that's Spain though, isn't it? Because I don't know, like I'm looking at it now.
Look, I'm not going to argue with it like it's a fact. It's only my opinion, so I'm not saying you lot are wrong. But I just don't believe that if Ryan gets the call from Liverpool and Saudi, he picks Saudi. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe anybody turns away from the chance of playing for a European giant to just go and grab the bag when you're so young. At 30, yeah, you know your career's coming to an end. But at 20, anyone who's got any kind of aspirations to actually have a good career will pick the big club. That's just my opinion. And I would actually be a little judgmental to anyone who just went for the bag. I'd be like, rah, okay, you had a chance to play for a big club. He just went for the money. Fair enough. But we'll see. We'll see. Would you lot even be happy with that? If it was Sel Gakpo by Ryan, would you lot be happy with that? And Barcola, obviously. So Barcola would play on the left, Ryan would play on the right.
I think, right, do you know what? I'll be honest. I haven't seen enough of Ryan for me. I think Ryan's
good. Seen of him, it doesn't move me like that. I think he's good. He just doesn't move me like that.
In the current market, would he be seen as the best option, though? With there being no good right wingers?
Hendrick for me.
You would still play him on the wing over a natural winger?
Yeah, plus he also gives you that flexibility of being able to play him up front if need be as well.
Because you got to remember, if we sell Gakpo, guys, here's the difference. So if we keep Gakpo and we was to buy Hendrick and Barcola as an example, you've still got Gakpo to play left wing if anything's going wrong with Rio, right? But if we sell Gakpo, Barcola would actually be the left winger, wouldn't he? Because we're being honest with ourselves. As it stands, it'll be Barcola
would be starting. Yeah, Barcola would be starting.
Gakpo on the left, Barcola on the right, and Isak up front. That would be the front line. If Gakpo goes, I think they then move Barcola to the left because they're not going to trust young Munoz and they're not going to trust young Rio just yet. Maybe down the line, maybe they might prove themselves, but I don't think off the jump it would be risk these youngsters as a starter.
Munoz is 23, bro. Munoz ain't no
league though, isn't it?
Barcola. Hold on. Aren't Barcola and Munoz pretty much the same age?
Nah, but the experience is vast in difference, though.
He's at a club, though, isn't it? Like, this is what he is. Like,
so you think it would be Munoz left, Barcola right?
No, I just don't want to see Barcola on the right, bro. I'm just being real.
Well, then you've agreed with me. This it'll be Barcola replace Gakpo, and we've got to buy a right winger. That would be what would have to happen.
I'm fine with it being Barcola and Rio with Munoz, who can also play there as well, and then having Isak in the middle, where you've also got Munoz who can play there if need be. It doesn't seem like Chiesa's going anywhere, so Chiesa's like probably going to play across there as well. And then
Chiesa needs to cut. He needs to cut, bro.
The right wingers, I think we've kind of seen that the right winger is going to be someone in Frimpong.
And Chiesa can't play wing.
So that's what I'm saying. So in that moment, you would prefer Hendrick over Ryan in that scenario.
Yeah, shall I tell you what it is? I don't know what it is about Ryan. It could completely come back to bite me, and I could be completely wrong on this. I look at him and think he had a really good 6 months in the Prem. I'd see him as a backup player. Like, really and truly, what we should have done is got Rayan when we had Mo Salah and run that. But I don't look at him and go, yeah, he's the needle mover. I know he had a good spell at Bournemouth. It's just not enough for me to be like, yeah, that's the guy. And I'm more than happy to put my hands up in a year's time and go, I'm wrong. I just look at him. I don't see anything that makes me go, yeah, go and get him. Whereas I look at an Endrick and I go, he's a player that he wants to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. He wants to show everyone I'm him. He wants to take that next step up. He wants to prove to a Real Madrid, like, how dare you not play me? How dare you not play me? I'm Endrick. That's the sort of vibe I get from him. And again,
that's primarily down the middle, though, isn't it? I don't know if on the right wing he's capable.
I'll be honest.
He played right wing for Leon.
No,
he didn't. You know,
he played.
He played both.
No, he
was more
but his
like
production
central.
Through the central. I said it to Drift. His production through the center is way better. If I'm not mistaken, I think for Leon he played 10 times through the middle and got 5 goals and 1 assist. Where when he played on the right, he got 3 goals and I can't remember how many assists, but basically his numbers down the center are better. That's because, in my opinion, so you see Endrick a little bit different to me. I see Endrick as a centre forward that can play right wing. I don't see him as a right winger that can play centre forward.
I agree with you. No, I do see you. I do see it like that.
And didn't he personally come out and say one of his gripes is he doesn't want to play on the wing? Like, didn't he actually say that?
I haven't seen that.
So last season, he played 13 times on the right wing. He scored 3 goals, got 3 assists. He played 10 times as centre forward, got 5 goals, 4 assists. It's not like it's night and day there.
No, it kind of is. Say that again for the wing.
So he got 9 GA in 10 playing centre forward, and he got 6 GA playing 13 from right wing.
Yeah, so his production.
Yeah, so that's nearly a 1-in-1 in down the middle and a 1-in-2 on the wing.
You're right.
So
again, context would have to be who did he play in those games, all that. But we're acting like he can't get productivity from the right.
No, I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying
it's just a little bit of trying to shoehorn a little bit more. Like,
yeah,
you want a specialist winger rather than like shoehorning kind of.
It depends if you want to. All right,
so if you want to playing on the right, it's kind of shoehorning him.
That's kind of.
I know, I know, but the only reason we just want Barcola through the door and we'll figure it out later. I think that's what everyone's just thinking.
That's what I'm saying. I can't buy the argument of when people say we're playing Barcola on the right, but when I say Endrick play on the right, it's pretty much the same. In fact, I actually think Endrick in today's game might be better in the Premier, especially might be better suited playing right wing than Barcola would be.
No, but Barcola played on the right when he was at Lyon as well, right? So I think that's what's making people think that it won't be as bad.
But that was years ago. That's like 3 years ago.
No, but it's still no. But remember, for PSG, he goes over to the right. Their front three always interchange. Like they
interchange. I keep on hearing.
No, so he's not like foreign to playing on the right. But I've watched PSG games and seen Barcola on the right.
No, you're right. But Salah and Mane, them man used to all interchange as well. But Salah and Mane one was a right winger, one was a left winger. We knew what it was.
No, PSG's is way more fluid, bro. Because with all due respect to the king, Mo on the left was the trashiest thing ever. So it wasn't. It was more Bobby and Mane swapped than Salah and Bobby. It wasn't really Salah and Mane. I don't really ever remember Salah going over to the left.
If you look at from 2017 to 2020, predominantly, Salah would pop up on the left a lot. 2017 puts in a cross for Sturridge against Arsenal.
Remember that. I'm not even gonna lie.
2017 puts in a cross for Sturridge against Arsenal. 2017.
I don't remember.
I'm not saying it's not the occasion, but like he did not go over there like it was part of the plan kind of thing.
He went over there, but it wasn't like a.
Not like PSG, where it's literally like part of the plan.
Plus, also with PSG, the reason why they are so interchangeable is because all their players effectively want to play on the left. Doué wants to play on the left. Kvara wants to play on the left. Barcola wants to play on the left. That's why they interchange. None of them really want to play on the right.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, no, but I also think that Enrique's just managed to find the perfect way that during games they all just float and change and whatever to baffle the opposition. So
because of the talent they have.
Barcola's still got times and he'll be over on the right. So we played him on the right. I don't think it would be a super foreign concept to him to do it just for the time being or for 6 months or whatever. eventually you would hope he would get moved to the right on a permanent, and we buy another right winger. But it ain't the worst idea in the world of him playing right wing if it's the only option we have, because he will be the best option out of all the options. I would rather him on the right than any of the other players, personally. So
it then goes back to the notion of we buying players for namesake or buying actual profile.
We need profiles more than names.
I think this summer might be one of the only times, and I'll give the team a bly, that they just bought the name, because there is so little talent at the moment that the idea of just getting Barcola to the club feels better than worrying about where he'll play. Like, just get him here and then we'll figure it out. Can we just get the talent in and then we'll figure it out? Like, I don't want to do the whole, well, if he's going to play on the right, what's the point? Because then who the hell are we going to buy?
That's why there's scouting. You buy the profile. I don't want to buy the players just for the name.
No, it's not just for the name, because obviously, like, you would hope
if Arsenal buy Vinny, they're not buying Vinny to play Vinny on the right.
But if they had to play Vinny on the right for 1 year, and then at the end of that year he'd move to the left, they would do it to just make sure he was an Arsenal player.
And it wouldn't work.
Well, it would by the time he made it over to the left.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
So you would give up signing Barcola if it meant he had to play a season as a right winger? I'm
saying if you sign Barcola but you don't have the right balance, it's not going to change much.
But at least he'll be a Liverpool player, bro.
No,
and then next year we can put him on the left.
Yeah, but then, all right. So if we're saying we're going to spend over 100 mil on a player,
all right, so I've got to shoot. Big up.
Yeah.
I can't say you got somebody. Come on, Monday night show people. Make sure you tune in. Trust me.
If we're saying we're going to spend over 100 mil on a winger, isn't it better to put that winger in their preferred position on the pitch rather than just doing a shoehorn thing?
In an ideal world, yeah. But if you've got to play him out of position for 6 months or for a year while you figure things out, at least he's a Liverpool player. If you don't buy him thinking, do you know, what's the point in getting him if we've got to play him on the right for a year? He'll go somewhere else, bro, and we've missed the talent. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm at the point where I'm like, we'll figure it out later. Just get him to Liverpool. After that, we'll figure out what we're going to do. But just get him to Liverpool.
I hear what you're saying. And obviously, I want us to get Barcola. I can just see the way it's going to go. We're going to get him. He plays on the right. And it's just going to be like,
and then that will emphasize even more. We've got to get a right winger, and hopefully.
No, but I tell you what's going to happen. It's just going to be a bunch of people crashing out on him, saying, "Oh, you spent all this money on him. Why did we buy him? Because he's rubbish and all this." When he's not rubbish, he's being played out of position. Same thing happened to Vert.
I would hope people would have the common sense to know if he's playing on a wing that's not his preferred wing, then that would be why his performances weren't that great. I mean, you would hope. I know sometimes people don't exactly let logic play a part in it, but.
People in our fan base genuinely think Wirtz is a problem at Liverpool.
Well, I'm one of them, and I just think that's because I don't know if he's got the strength to adapt to the Premier League.
But you have a problem for a different reason. There are people who just think he's a rubbish footballer because he was played.
That's madness. They think he's a crap footballer. It's madness.
And why? Because he was played on the left wing, or when he was played in a 10, he was asked to do a job that wasn't really a 10. It's hard for a player to recover from things like that. And I know people sit there and go, yeah, Mane did it. I rate Barcola highly. He ain't no Mane.
Yeah, nah, he's not.
He ain't no Mane.
He's not.
Like, Salah played at FC Basel on the left wing. But when we signed Salah, we didn't play him left wing. Why? Because you're going to get a player. You're going to spend that money for a player. You play them in their best position. Why? Because it brings balance to the team and it gives you a better chance of winning stuff.
If we lived in a world where there was a lot of talent, I would be like, let's say, for example, Cal, Barcola was someone we're trying to sign, but we lived in a world where there was about 4 or 5 legit, really good right wingers that Liverpool could actually attain. I'd be on your wave. I'd be like, nah, do you know what? Let's forget about Barcola. We should actually be concentrating on going to get such and such. We need the right wing. But because there isn't that, I'm just like, let's just get this talent to the club and we'll figure it out. Because the last thing we want is someone else comes and swoops in and takes him, or he signs a new deal with PSG and we're like, oh my days, what do we do now? So, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be a tough one, but we will see. We will see. Right, I'm gonna at the end of this, we are gonna drop the Andoni tune for the birthday big up. It was meant to do it at halftime, but we did the
We need to drop the birthday beat for Jamie as well.
Is it Jay's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Why didn't no one say nothing in the group? I didn't know.
It has been in the group.
Has it? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll check afterwards. When's the last time I looked in the group? Big up, Jay. Happy birthday, man. Shit. Vitu says, Drift, that's the convo. Reports Real Madrid are asking for 50 million euros. No joke. This is about Endrick, by the way, Cal. He's more of a striker than a right winger, but he can play right wing. If Isak gets injured and we sell Gakpo, what do we do? That's the part where I agree it would be good to have Endrick if anything happens to Isak. 100% on that one. I definitely agree with that part. Ty says, Drift is right. Being a top-level pro footballer is way more physically taxing, so much so that most of their bodies are shot by the time they're in their mid-30s. Zokram, big up, says, Jones and Grav have just woken up from their nap. And also says, Fedi is so doo-doo. We need 2 centre-backs, a right-back and a right winger. And if Gakpo goes a left winger, it's a lot to do, isn't it? It's a lot to do.
As of right now, without selling anyone, Drift, or selling anyone meaningful, should I say, we need 4 players.
Yeah, I agree. It's a worry, man. We're moving real slow.
I didn't know we should have got 2 centre backs. Leone should have gone out on loan, or he should have been just eased back into the whole situation.
Well, the ideal scenario, bro, in my opinion, would have been get the contract situation sorted out with Ibu when he stays. That, for me personally, that's what I think would have been the ideal scenario. I know some people don't rate Ibu, but I think that would have been perfect. And then at least we would have known we got Ibu and Virgil. And then the youngsters, there isn't so much of a demand for them to be fit and ready. But without Ibu, it just feels mad at the moment. Liverpool hierarchy are doing a major disservice to Iraola and us, the fans. It's blatantly obvious for everyone with eyes that we need signings. Absolutely, bro. 0 press second half, back to slot settings. That's what I said. It feels like slots back. Grav and Jones abysmal in the pivot. Time for Jones to go inter and get a replacement. Big up, gents. See, again, I disagree that having a bad preseason game means he's not good enough for Liverpool anymore, but, you know, I hear it. And big up for being 45 months a member as well, Cam. Big up yourself, brother.
Big up, Cam.
Yeah, he dashed the armband on the floor in front of, I guess he means in front of Jones. And so was like, Cal, I didn't know he did that, you know. I just thought the argument was because Jones felt a bit disrespectful. I didn't know he dashed the armband on the floor.
Yeah,
that is mad. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
That's proper petty, isn't it? Yeah, that's like real petty. So now I get more why Jones is like crashing out. They were walking around clapping. The whole thing was a piss take. Yeah, I didn't know that, man. Marcel says, Matt's going at Matt, are you still confident you'll finish? I don't know I think I might have been the only one that was like super confident about finishing above Man U. Right, it's been a minute, Dale. Big up.
Yeah.
Bet £10, 2-1 down, 14-1, Casida Ella Marloff. Oh shit! How much did you win, Dale? Oh shit! Big up, man. Go make that much. See, Dale did what I told you, lot, man. If you bet the other team's gonna win and they do, you get money for your misery. Jambok says 2 goals conceded due to first ball challenge. Yeah. They just. I'm not gonna lie. The intensity definitely was out of the game in the second half, innit? Massively out of the game.
Because we don't have players who are. I don't think people see from a defensive style. When I talk about Grav and people like that, I'm not saying it because they're rubbish footballers. There's certain instincts players have. Like you see when the ball's out wide, and you'll be like, why is Haaland standing there? Why is Aguero there? Why was Michael Owen there? Why was Henry there? Because they have instincts. They have when you're a midfielder, if you're defensive, if you're a midfielder that is defensively switched on or defensive minded, you will snuff out danger way more than a midfielder who's not. It's common sense. This whole, we've retrained Grav to be a 6, or because he was good for the 6 months in the league winning season, he's got to play there. I saw Lucas play under Kenny Dalglish, was a monster, but we still knew that he weren't no Mascherano. Like, I'm sick of this whole, we got to stick with a player because they had a good spell in the team. Nah, F that, man. I want someone who takes Grav out the team because Grav's not a defensive midfielder. Grav is a box-to-box number 8. He's not a DM. Go and get me a DM. If Jones and McAllister go and get me 2 defensive-minded midfielders. Go and get me 2 combative, ball-winning midfielders. Sick of this whole, this man was sick for 6 months in that position. Yeah, teams changed how they played against us, and then what happened? Go and get me some defensive-minded players, man. Obviously, the same thing's going to happen every single game. Can't expect Szoboszlai to run. I still
think Grav is capable to the point where if he was the covering 6, I wouldn't be mad if we had like a really
covering. I can deal with it, Drift. As a covering 6, I could live with it. But as the main starter, miss me out.
I agree with that. Like if we went like for you, it would be someone like Schumanni, right? So if we bought Schumanni and then Grav was the covering player, then that would be cool. But yeah, he shouldn't be the starting. I agree, he shouldn't be the starting for sure.
Remember, I said this from the moment we signed him. Everyone thought I was upset we signed Grav. I just kept on saying, if we're getting Grav, cool, go and get me a combative midfielder as well.
Well, the funny thing is, that was 3 years ago when Endo was a lot younger. Now, obviously, we could never rely on Endo to do that.
And imagine that, Drew. 3 years later, we're in the exact same situation.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's actually crazy. That is what you call being negligent. Big up Ice-T says, like what N said, Leeds is playing their first team and we have no depth. Squad, thanks. We have no squad depth, thanks to Hughes, who is going. I'm not going to say that part because that is a little bit offensive, bro. Hopefully you didn't mean it in an offensive way, but yeah. We can't I still trust in Iraola from what I've seen in the first 2 preseason games. FSG, wake up. Yeah, Ice-T, just be a little careful, bro, because even if it was like made in a joke, I'm sure there are some people that find that offensive, bro. Andre, Jones got his armband. Who cares? He's shit, right? I'm trying to remember what Andre's stance on Jones is to know whether he's being sarcastic or serious. Not expecting more incomings. LFC Nego sell. So I'm guessing it means like the whole club are gonna sell. So don't expect anything big. No incomings. This is typical FSG squad spend.
LFC negotiating. So.
Oh yeah. LFC negotiating sell. Yeah. I agree with you.
When you first said what you said, I was like, "What did you?"
No, because I was even thinking to myself, "Hold on, what?" I had to take a. I was like, "Hold on, wait." What?
I say, Driv, we don't say the N word on this channel, bro.
No, I knew he wasn't saying that, but I was like, "But what is he saying?" Like, oh man, Red Ranger.
So I mean, no, if we finish above you, bro, you ain't gonna want to hear me or see me for months. I'm never gonna let you live it down, bro.
Oh man, FSG till I die. Hold that.
You know what? What I will say, just on Aminor and others like the Arsenal fans and the Chelsea fans we get in there and all that. This is the nice side of the rivalries that I don't mind, if I'm going to be honest. Like people like Aminor who come in, always support, but always have the banter as well. I don't.
Oh
mind
yeah.
I really don't. I really
Marcel,
don't. Alex George and them guys as well.
Yeah,
like,
I haven't seen George for a while actually.
You've been celebrating, innit?
No, but I just hope he's all right. Like, you know, you think to yourself, bro, for time,
high off life, bro.
For time, bro. So yeah,
high off life.
You know what I mean? It's like the other day, bro. Thingy jumped in the chat. Why have I forgot his name?
Bro,
It's
Enz,
meant to
I told you, Enz is just on the tribal. Enz said, "Bun them, man." Told you.
Yeah, but you know Ends already. Toxic. Ends
Enz
is
is
toxic.
just toxic ends, bro.
Big up Jay Wills says everyone needs to chill on the performance. It's a friendly. That's what these games are for, ironing out the slot creases.
So again, Jay, I
like that. I like that.
Jay's absolutely right, by the way. But again, I don't think people are crashing out because we lost. I think people are crashing out because the lack of depth and the fact that things haven't been addressed yet. I think that's what
I think during the stream there was a few people getting angry at the game, but that's just emotion while you're watching it. I guess.
Yeah, again, I maybe because I didn't see when the goals actually went in and stuff because I was putting the kids to bed and all that. Maybe that's probably why I don't feel the same way. But
yeah, maybe. Iriola 55 says, Drift, you're the same guy that said no to this consortium. I didn't say no. I said I'm a little apprehensive about selling to another businessman or whatever, like Bezos, who isn't going to have a love of football and Liverpool at the forefront. And again, I don't even know if you agree with me or not, Cal, but I don't like the idea of having another owner just because he's a filthy rich guy who doesn't actually care about football. Like, if a billionaire's going to buy us, I at least want them to be a football fan, so I know they understand what football is about.
I mean, Batia is a football fan.
No, he is, but Bezos, like, because you know, there's a lot of talk that Bezos wants to be small, but then eventually take over. That kind of worries me a little bit, bro.
Shameless plug if you watch the interview I did with Mo Chatrace, he explains quite a lot in there. So
I watched the first half and it was a really good interview. Actually, I'm gonna make sure I finish the second half. I enjoyed it. Big up to you guys, man.
Big up to Mo, man. Mo's a legend.
Yeah, 100%. Zokram says 4 weeks to make signings. Gonna be a long season. Can't wait to watch. LOL.
Thanks.
Cal, I don't understand why you're looking around. Tell the hierarchy to fix up. You are gonna take a lot of the heat with being FSG's guy, Cal. Not gonna lie.
I'll be front and center calling out the owners if they don't get sorted out when he's sorted out. Be front and center.
Jay Wills also says, Trey, man in a match for me. Improved defensively big time and consistently drops into the space for the possession of the ball, unlike Grav. It is a little bit of a coincidence that when he came off the field, we started giving like possession to Leeds and they came back in the game. I'm never going to lie, bro. That's mad, isn't it? If Trey's already going to start having more of an influence on the midfield than seasoned veterans that have been here for years. That's a bit mad still, but hey. For me, it looks like Jones's mind might actually be in Italy. I'm not gonna lie, like it feels a little bit like maybe he is starting to get that let me just go thing where I don't know, man. Big up Frankie says I fell for the trap when FSG splurged on Wirtz and Isak. The demand stopped. I admit it. I said thank you and waited for my quadruple. Now I cry. Sounds a little bit like someone else, bro.
Do you want to say names, Drift, or?
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Please.
Oh man, I don't want to be toxic. I'm trying to not be toxic. Big up Vitu says I'm fine selling Gakpo, but not to Spurs. He's a Premier League rival. Sir Alex didn't sell us Heinzer in 2007. Imagine we had Heinzer, the guy used to just like throwing them balls like ludicrous. I remember Heinzer. Who knew how to win trophies in 2008 and 9? Oh yeah, that would have been the year we'd have had him in it. It would have been that year when we came second to Man United in the title race, isn't it? We already gave them Robbo. Now this,
we technically didn't give him.
Do you care about him going to Tottenham, bro? From a rivalry point of view.
I never like selling players to Premier League teams at all because it can always come back to bite. I remember Anelka back in 03-04 when he popped up at Anfield and got a brace in it. Like, so in an ideal world, you never sell to a Premier League rival. I think Gakpo is very replaceable. So
is it one of those scenarios where if they're willing to give us the money that he's valued at, then it's worth the risk of whether he's good or not for them. That kind of thing.
I've always said it's more about who we get, Drew.
I hear it. I'm only angry at him going to Tottenham because I don't think we should be selling him full stop. I think it's too much change. But you're right. I probably would have more vim if it was Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U. If he's going to one of them, I think I'd have vim. Maybe because I don't see Tottenham as a rival, it's not bothering me as much. I know they are a rival, but I don't see
I think people need to stop seeing Spurs as the team they've been historically and start looking at them who they are today with all the signings they've just made and the manager they have.
They could. Remember, I said that they got to be. We've got to keep an eye on them. We do.
We have to stop acting like Spurs are the Spurs from last year. This is a very different team now with a very different manager.
Then a couple more supers and then we'll finish. Oh no, that's the last one. Oscar went to China and no one asked him back. Yeah.
No, that's actually not true. Teams did try, but he just was fine over there because he's getting dumb money, innit?
His bag was crazy though, innit? Wasn't he on like 500,000? Even back when that wasn't even like.
I think he was 600.
Was it bloody hell? And Cal, we're talking like 2010. When did he go? Did he go China?
Oscar was cold as well, by the way. Oscar was cold.
I don't even think 600 grand a week was like a thing back then, was it?
I think he
I
was.
wonder if Messi was even getting that much back then.
But Oscar
600 grand a week is crazy money.
Oscar Hazard and Mata were doing up a madness at one point.
I don't. He wasn't worth that much money, but Oscar was definitely a good player, though. He was a good player.
Yeah.
And Scraps, big up for being a member. 31 months, bro. Big up. Says Kirkes is getting away with it. I can't lie. Always got me on the edge of his seat. What do you think, bro? Do you think he's getting away with it, or do you?
No, he's getting away with it. I do think he tried to play the game at 100 miles an hour sometimes.
Just got to slow it down just a bit, innit?
Yeah.
Ace says owners don't need to love football, just need to love winning. Now I hear that, Ace. That is true. But I just think like maybe I'm just thinking it's so much more easier. Like, for example, Cal, a sport that you have no interest in is, from what I remember, darts. You don't have any interest in darts, right?
No.
If you was going to sponsor somebody in darts, right, you'd probably just only be looking at it from the business point of view, innit? Because you don't even care about it. But see, if you really love darts, I'm sure you'd be so much more enthusiastic about the investment you're about to make. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying it can't be good, but I just feel like if you love the sport, there's just going to be more, you know what I mean? More to it.
I can only speak for myself, Drew. I think there's a fine line, though, because if I was to take over Liverpool, I don't think I'd be a good owner.
I can understand that angle
because I love Liverpool too much. Yeah, I'd be way too emotional.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Like, but I'd have been making signings from so early in the window, spending silly money.
But would that make you a bad owner? Because I think you would still be smart about it. I don't think you would just be buying stupid players. You might try and go crazy one window and get us in PSR trouble, but we'd have Elise and Mbappe at the club. So, like,
no, you're right. But what happens if things start going wrong on the pitch? And like, I wouldn't be a good owner for Liverpool. I know I wouldn't be.
I do agree that it would be difficult to be an owner of the club you actually. No, but I think you can love football.
Shall I tell you what I liken it to? I don't know if I like, say for example, like my kids became fighters. I don't know if I could be in their corner.
That's life or death. So I get that.
Like, I could be in their training camp and I can walk out to the ring with them, but I can't be in the corner. Because even little things like my man who he's fighting might say something, I'm going to want to take everyone's head off.
No, but I think at that point, once do you know what? You're always going to be protective of the little ones. But once they're fully grown-ass men with skills, like being able to do UFC, I think you'd probably know he can handle it and you wouldn't be as angry. Because I watch dads go through that, right? Look at the boxing stuff. You see, their dads that when they were younger were lunatics, but now their sons are grown and can defend themselves. They don't get as annoyed about it. Do you get what I mean? So, like, I think once you see, because remember, they're just your little boys right now. You know what I mean? When they're older, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, you see, if I'm the owner right now, 'cause again, one thing we do say as Liverpool fans is, oh, it's all FSG, not just spending the money and all that. Remember, it was Slot who said that he wanted to judge the team and kind of see what we needed. He was the one that didn't want to. He wanted Zubimendi when we didn't get him. He was like, I'm all right.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
I think
Iraola's not saying that. In the same way, Klopp said it bare times, like, I didn't want another midfielder, or I was happy with the options I had, because if certain players weren't playing, they'd get in a certain funk. So I was fine just playing those players. You see, if I'm at Liverpool, like, you seen the just gone. If Slot was like, I don't want Semenyo, and I'm the owner and I'm watching what's happening, I'm like, Slot, we're getting Semenyo. And even I'm not even Semenyo's biggest fan, but I'm like, we're getting Semenyo because there's no way you're selling me on the idea of playing Gakpo for the rest of the season. You're not. Like, so what is it? Are you walking, or am I getting Semenyo with a new manager, or am I getting Semenyo with you here? Well, what is it?
So do you think you would be doing?
I wouldn't be.
Would you be doing a bowley and be like going into the dressing room? Do you think?
100%, bro. I'd be Marinakis. I'd be black Marinakis, bro. What? So Bosley wants to leave to go. What? Trent, you want to leave to go Real Madrid? There's a new contract, bro. We're gonna go on Sky Sports in a minute. You're gonna give an interview. Drift, you have no what losing Trent on a free to Real Madrid. You think I'm gonna stand for that? I
know. Stuff like that, I agree with you. But I also know you, bro, and you're one of the most sensible people. There's only one person in this world I think's more sensible than you that I know. So I can't imagine you being so reckless that it would be detrimental.
But Drift, you know me to be sensible around stuff that it's easy for me to be sensible around. What are the two things that I want
around your kids? That's the most precious thing too, and you still
no,
don't.
No, of course. But Drift, if someone tried to do something to my kids, then I'm not going to be sensible, am I?
No. But I mean, like, you adore your children for anything, but you still won't do like silly things like break your pocket to get them a toy they want. You'll just be like, guys, look.
No, but that's
you'll still be like, guys, no, not right now. But they're your pride and joy. So even though you love Liverpool, I still don't think you're in administration.
But again, I'm not buying them this stuff. I'm not buying them this stuff. One, because I'm not going to put myself out of pocket, because that can affect us down the long run. But two, because I want them to learn the lessons of life, that just because you open your mouth and say you want something doesn't mean you're entitled to it.
Yeah, all right. Maybe it's not the greatest example, but you still adore them more than anything on the planet, and you still don't do everything. If you get what I mean, you still have restrictions. So I don't think you would run Liverpool into the ground. I think your sensible hat would be like, you know what? Maybe you would do it once for Elise. I can imagine you'd be doing something crazy to get Liverpool Elise. But then afterwards, you'd probably subsidize it with being sensible somewhere else. I can't imagine it just being all out madness and all of a sudden.
No, you're right. But remember, that's why I said I'd have got someone like Bowen as backup right wing. I'd have got Rafael Guerrero to replace Simicast. So yeah, I would do sensible things. But Drift, as of right now, I'd probably be still on the phone to Enrique saying, boy, what are we saying about Kvara? And he's just gonna be like, bruv, adios. I spoke to you last week.
What you mean on a stalker thing? Like, I'll be like, I'm blocking this number, bro. Like, what?
Yeah. And then I'm calling from my Leica mobile on a random, like, Lewis, it's me. How'd you get my number? Just give us Kvara, man. Just give us Kvara. We'll give you Gakpo and some money.
So if you was FSG this summer, how much would you pay for Kvaratskhelia? Be honest. Like, how much did you pay for him?
I'll go up to 170.
Oh, that's a lot better than I thought. I thought you was gonna go into the twos. Then I was gonna say you've lost your
I'll go into the twos for Elise.
Would you? Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
Shall I tell you I'd go to the twos for Elise? Because there's literally no other right winger that I think would with Kvara. I think Kvara is the best in the world. But I can still get a Barcola in it. For the right wing, there's no Barcola equivalent for the right wing, in my opinion.
Crazy question. 200 mil for Elise or 300 mil for Yamal? Barcelona are going to sanction it. If you pay 300, they'll sanction it. Boom. Which
I'm gonna go 200 for Elise. Only because that's a tough one. I'd still go Elise. 100 mil is a big difference. I think Elise is the better player right now. I think Yamal has the highest ceiling, but I also think Yamal, unfortunately, is going to run into injuries and stuff because he's being played so much at this age.
I hear it.
But yeah, run
It would be in installments. It wouldn't be 300 mil all up front, but like that's just how much we would have to pay to get it.
All right, do you know what, Bunny? We're here now, innit? Shall I tell you what my dream window would be if I'm Liverpool owner, Drift? Shall I tell you?
Is this realistic or fantasy?
Yes. I'm owner, so it's realistic, innit?
Go for it.
I'd have gone and got Lewis Hall. Him and Kirk has got a fight for that shirt.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm getting Schlotterbeck and I'm putting him in the cryo chamber and heat therapy every single day until he's back fit. Then I'm getting Jed Spence.
I'm with you on that.
I'm trying to think of a right-footed centre back I can go and get as well. I'm trying to think. Run me a name.
Just still stick with Zabani, I guess.
No.
Oh, what, you want somebody even higher level than that?
Yeah, bro.
You might have to bully a team for a play they don't want to sell then.
I'm here to bully if I need to.
Kabasi, Barcelona said they'll sell Kabasi.
There's him. Right, we'll keep a name on the back burner there. I'm getting. In fact,
Pacho.
Yeah, he's left-footed.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to think of another top-level defender, innit? I'm just trying to think.
No, because I've got to go PSG for someone else, innit?
What if you just drop 600 mil off at PSG?
No. That'd be too much. Then I'm gonna go and get Elise, Kvara, Ivan Toney for a season while Ekitike gets back to fitness.
Okay, do you want to know something? Just for the LOLs before we leave, let me get the calculator and actually calculate what you just spent.
Let me grab a drink of water while you calculate that. It's going to be high though.
What I kind of need,
say,
go, because I was going to say I kind of need to bounce off of someone for what.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Go. So, chat. What we saying for Elise? That would be 200 mil roughly. We're being realistic, right? And then how much is Schlotterbeck? About 55, right? Schlotterbeck's about 55. Then how much we paying for Jed Spence? About 40 or 50 as well, probably. I'll go with 45 for Jed. Then who else did Cal say? Lewis Hall, that's going to be about 60, probably, to get Lewis Hall. 50, 60, maybe. Lewis Hall, bro, 50 or 60 M's probably in. 50.
No, 60 actually. Probably be 60. Prem tax.
Yeah. I went with 200 for Elise. Do you think it would be more? How much do you think it would? 200, right? Yeah. I went 55 for Schlotterbeck because he's got a release clause, isn't it? That I think it's meant to be somewhere around 55 or something like that.
Who's that? Schlotterbeck?
Schlotterbeck, yeah. Hasn't he got like a release clause or something like around 55 mil? Yeah. I went 45 for Jed. Is that about right? Would you say for Jed about 45? How much would Tony cost? Do you think 20 maybe?
I'll get him on loan.
Oh, okay. And Kvaratskhelia, we're looking at about 200 as well, right?
150.
You think you could get PSG to say yes to 150?
Yeah, I'm lying. 180. I'm lying.
We'll go 180. So far, you've just spent 540 million.
Yeah. But I'll ask you a genuine question. None about here. No, because technically we can spend as much as we did, but remember, I'm still selling players. So I'm selling.
Let's talk about it then. Who you selling?
Sell Simicast,
How much we getting for Simicast?
8 mil.
All right. Go on. I'm deducting as we're doing it to see how much we spent.
Selling Joey for 10 mil.
That's ambitious, but go on.
Selling Frimpong, I reckon you can get 30, 40. I reckon 40 for Frimpong. Yeah, we can, man.
40? I'm going to put that down as 20.
No, we'll get more than 20 for Frimpong. Come on, bro. He's got a long-term contract as well.
30 then. We'll
30
meet in the
minimum. 30 minimum.
We'll meet in the middle. 30.
Then I'm selling McAllister for 80.
I don't think we'll get that much. But
of course we can.
You're the owner.
Selling Endo for like 7 mil.
Anyone else?
What else am I saying? Gakpo, 80. Chiesa, 10.
That's probably it, right? I doubt there's anyone else.
Kumas and McCollum and a couple of them boys, I'd say just 20 in total.
Okay. At the moment, if that's the most you can sell, we're at a £295 million summer net. It's not too bad. Although there's a part of me that believes that there's no way you'd get 80 for McAllister.
All right, so put down McAllister at 60 then. I need to get a midfielder or two in it. All right, take Lewis Hall off.
I put 40 mil for Hall, so
I'll keep him on then. Yeah, and then go and get me. Do you know what? Sell Jones as well.
How much?
40.
Do you think we could? I don't think we can get that much from him, you know.
Yeah. Oh, now I don't know. I'm renewing Bichet's contract.
I'll say 30 for Jones to be realistic. So get rid of. So now you're at 265 mil. Oh yeah, Newcastle did pay 40 for Hall. Yeah, Hall would probably be about 60 for real.
And then I bring in Tchouaméni and Kone. If I don't get Hall, I'll bring in Tchouaméni and Camavinga. And Camavinga can cover left.
How much do you think Tchouaméni would cost?
60.
And how much do you think Kone would cost?
40.
385 mil net.
Yeah, I'd do it. Do you know why, Drift? Because next summer I'd barely have to buy anything.
I don't think we'd win anything this season because of how hard it would be to get all those players to gel that quick.
Hold on. Just going to throw this out there. So our starting, it'll be Alisson in goal, Spence right back, Virgil centre back next to
I'm not doubting the quality. I'm not doubting the quality.
And then
that's just
either
a
Hall
lot
or
of players
Kirkes.
to get used to each other.
Tchouaméni, Szoboszlai in the pivot, Verts in the 10, Elise, Kvara, and Isak. Yeah, we're winning something.
That's a lot of
no
players having to get used to each other, you know. So you cut out a little bit there. Say that again, bro.
I said we're winning something. With that starting 11, winning our backup 11 would be Mamardashvili in goal, Conor Bradley, Xhaka. I bought two centre back. I was one other centre back and Kirkes. Then it would be in the pivot. It would be Kone and Grav. Then it would be Rio left. Right wing would be actually Kieran Morrison, isn't it?
Well, it could be Munoz.
Or Munoz, and then Harvey in the 10, and then Tony up top. Yeah, we're winning something, man. We're winning something.
I wish we could live in this fantasy. Can you do the Euro Millions and see if you can win some money, Cal?
Even if I got the Euro Millions one drift, it still ain't going to be enough for Liverpool.
Well, here's what you do. You win the Euro Millions. Apparently, it's going to be 180 million this week or this month or whenever it's
that
done.
doesn't even that just covers Kvara.
No, but then what you do is you take all 180 million and you go to the casino.
You're mad. You're mad.
And you put it all on black, bruv. Oh man. Right. Yeah, flip it, Gossiper, man. You gotta flip that, man. You just take that casino and flip that, bro.
That's going into a high yielding asset. That's what that's going into.
Frankie also says, I return and hear Drift saying we're having NFC.
It's real though. That's what I was thinking. What did Drift just say?
Leave our brothers alone, man. Big up, guys. Great stream as usual. No, big up, bro. Yeah, nah, that was just my brain. I'm tired. I weren't thinking. I think, hold on, what is this for a minute? Big up, Frankie. Ice-T says, like I said last season, FSG doing the Red Sox effect. Yeah, apparently the Red Sox fans are not happy with them again. FSG set a low bar for 26-27. Fans should adjust accordingly. Funny thing is, Slot was waffling about us getting summer signings before he got told to kick rocks. Yeah, he was. He was already talking about summer recruitment, innit? And the season wasn't even finished yet. Big up Dale again. It says, boys, genuine in the build-up to the LFC TV, they said, when all the injured players come back, we have one hell of a squad. Mental. Did they really? I mean, they've got to do the prop, though, innit? They're on the actual Liverpool channel, so they've got to, like, you know what I mean?
I'm surprised Fowler would have said that.
But, yeah. Big up, Dale. Big up everyone, man. Right. We didn't forget, bro. Happy birthday, Jamie. Happy birthday. There's birthdays all around. Big up your damn selves, guys. As a request,
we got the celebration track sorted. We got the celebration sorted now as well. We got that video sorted now as well.
You know, we'll drop both then, because he actually's asked if we could do the Andoni tune. So we'll do both before we leave out then. So happy birthday. And if there's anyone else out there, big up yourselves, man. Happy birthday. More life and more blessings, guys. Which one's the new? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
FSG Cal on the beat. Merseyside settings, future looking bright again. Andoni is a red. Andoni's a red. Andoni's a red. So Slot pack his bags, now the whole place blessed. Payello on tap, got the city impressed. FSG till I die, put that talk to rest. Andoni's a red. Wasteman gone, now we're cooking instead. Works unlocked, got defenders stressed. Future looking beautiful, we're back, no less. Last season felt long, felt strange. Every week hear excuses, same old page. Touchline standing there looking full of rage, but the football looked trapped in a rusty cage. Then boom, had the news on a wire, whole fan base lit like a house on fire. Got Andoni walking in levels, rise higher. Got the league in sight, got the squad inspired. Got the Payala hot in the canteen now. Spanish ball got the cop saying wow. Every training session got standards now. No more sideways passes, attack somehow. Bun Alonso, bun all the debate. Andoni arrived, now we're feeling great. No more trust the process, no need to wait. Get the trophies polished, set the day. Andoni's a red. Andoni's a red. So Slot pack his bags, now the whole place blessed. Payello on tap, got the city impressed. FSG till I die, put that talk to rest. Andoni's a red, Andoni's a red. Waste man gone, now we're cooking instead. Works unlocked, got defenders stressed. Future looking beautiful, we're back no less. Isaac finally got a manager with vision, not just vibes and hope for decisions. Moving like a cheat code in transition. 30 goals minimum, that's the mission. Work's got freedom, work's got keys. Spreading them passes with ridiculous ease. Defenders dropping down onto their knees. Crowd shouting, please stop him in disbelief. Left side dangerous, right side lethal. Midfield silky, build up peaceful. Counter attack fast and the finish clinical. Title race, bro, that's achievable. Everybody worry when they see that badge. And don't need put the squad moving mad. Every week another rival gets dragged. Whole league know that Liverpool's back. I remember the dark days. Twitter spaces full of heartbreak. Now the city celebrating. Every pub got dreams awakening. Paella on the table. Champions League look available. Future look incredible. Whole squad feel untouchable. Andoni's a red. New era started and we're moving ahead. Works unlocked, Isaac properly fed. Every headline got the rivals in dread. Andoni's a red. FSG till I die, that's what I said. Future is beautiful, remember them words. Liverpool flying, while the doubters get burned. Andoni's a red. Paella on tap, future's beautiful again. FSG cow, Merseyside drill.
You know, every time I watch that, I see something I hadn't noticed before. Right at the beginning, it's Bashek eating food with his missus, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't even. I need to watch it again. I didn't even realize that myself. That's funny, man. But no, big up everyone. Yeah, the how to forget Dutch. That's the touch that always makes me laugh when Verts is reading the book. But no, people, it's been a pleasure. We at one point we basically had 3,000 in the building. So big up to everyone, man. Appreciate it. We've got over 2,000 currently still. So I appreciate you lot, man. Big up everyone. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Guys, a lot of people probably don't even realize they're not subscribed because we pop up in the algorithm. So you haven't even realized you might not be subscribed. So please just check. And if you want to subscribe, we're trying to get to 50K as quick as we possibly can, guys. And we hit 41 as well. So big up everyone, man. Appreciate you. Cal, have you got anything coming up between now and tomorrow to let the people know about?
Just morning show in the morning. That's it. Just morning show.
Cool. Make sure you're there, guys, in the morning, and then we will be back in the evening. So we've got 2 shows for you tomorrow, guys. So make sure you join us for both of those. Liverpool lose 4-2 to Leeds pre-season. But you know what? It's better to get the losses out the way now, isn't it? Let's hope we wake up to some good news Monday morning, man. Let's hope. People, big up your damn selves. We're out of here. Peace. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Everything's moved around in the background. I was like, where the hell? Yeah, I'll move it background. Yeah. People, we're out. Peace.